What's up, boys? How we doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. It's not the right one. There we go. What? Nope. Oh. I'm fumbling the bag on that one. Wait. That looks okay. Where's this guy? Hit that button. Alright, we're chilling, bro. We good. Okay. Where's the game? How we doing, boys? Everyone's doing well. Last time we left off, it was not a good time, bro. It was not fun. We lost our Pikachu. That did not go very well. I think last time I looked too far ahead into the future. Sometimes you gotta live in the moment, you know what I'm saying, bro? Can't be looking that far. You can't look past things. I learned that the little hard way. Dude, have you guys, I went to like this arcade recently. Like, I had like an F1 thing. And like, I didn't know like F1 was like a thing. Like, I knew like it existed, but I didn't know like anything about it, you know what I mean? And like, little did I know, like, it's like way cooler than NASCAR. I always kind of assumed that like NASCAR people and then like F1 people kind of beef with each other. I don't know why I always had that feeling. It just seemed like a thing that would exist. That they're like rival gangs or some shit like that, dude. They just don't like each other, don't get along. Like, that'd be funny as all if that was true, bro. That would genuinely be hilarious to me. Dude, I don't know what I gotta do with my shoes. Because I think I need to get like a fucking new sneakers or something. Nervous to go with the lift. I'm so happy they changed this in yellow version, bros. This shit was a nightmare in yellow version. What is that? Who's TM2? Oh, we have so many TMs that are crap. Oh, that's like the worst move in the game. Oh, that move is genuinely disgustingly vile. That move is so bad, it's actually insane that it was created by people. HP up. What we got for that one? Who do you want to pop that bad boy on? Let's save the HP up. Save one for later. Stockpile him a little more. We're not sure we're going with as like our main guy who's gonna get to the end and everything, so we'll hold off on that just yet. I do have a tendency to throw all my stat boosters in the one guy, then they get popped, and I feel really sad. Just like our boy Pikachu. Great, I can't even be upset with that one. That one was totally my fault. Like, I could not like have misplayed that any harder with that gym battle. I just assumed Erica was free, bro. I just went in there with no respect, did not care. And I paid for it. Not much to say about it. It's fine though, because you know what? Losing Pikachu was probably for the best. Because like, it's not a good Pokemon. And now I can actually get like, you know, like a good electric type, like Electrode or like Magneton, even though I don't think Electrode is good enough. You know what I mean? And we didn't put a whole lot into the Pikachu, to be fair, before like my man went down. Okay, Wizardmon's doing it. Kind of a good Pokemon. I need like to not have just confusion though. Is there ever like a move I gotta put on this guy other than like Psychic though? Is my you know, I'm a little afraid of that one, I'm not gonna lie to you. Eradicate scares me a little bit. We'll go Greymon for that one. I didn't make you feel like Mario's canonically 20. Is that real, Andy? That's a rough 25, bro. Really? I guess my man's working in the trades and everything, so like, I don't know, bro. That's probably aged him sometimes. He's probably working along in the plumbing industry. That's crazy. So that means like Luigi's even younger than 25. That dude's like 24 or something. Luigi legally can't even rent a car, so what the hell is he doing in Mario Kart? You gotta be 25 to rent a car, I'm pretty sure. Well, this is like different in the Mushroom Kingdom. They're from the Bronx though, originally, so like... Is that still canon? Are they still from New York, like, canonically? I don't care what anybody tells me, like, the original Mario movie ruled. Like, that shit was ass, but like, it was good ass, you know what I mean? It was like, hilariously bad. And then making them name Mario Mario and Luigi Mario was honestly iconic. And that should remain canon. That's what the people need. That's what the people desire. What do you mean I got room for items, bro? What crap do I got on me? What is TM30? Tell... Well, that's doing anything for me. Maybe I do use the HP up after all. What do we put this into? No, I don't want to do that. I don't need an awakening. What's awakening gonna do to me? Wear that shirt out like it's Fire Emblem Awakening. Oh, Moonstone. That's fantastic, actually. That's literally not anything I wanted in any way, shape, or form, ever. This is the third Moonstone I have. So I can toss this one, too. Because you can't even sell it. I believe I have another one in the box. If not, I'd be very disappointed. That'd be a misplay and a half, then. And we got this crap-ass TM. I already know this one's gonna be garbage. Ain't no way this is worthwhile to even look at. I mean, like... No, we're not doing that. Like, I would have to trust Horangela, bro. Not in any way, shape, or form I would ever trust that move. That is not a trustworthy maneuver. Is it up? I think it's up. Up is like the best option here, either way. Then we go down. I hate this place, bro. I plan to never do this again, even though I will have to do it, you know, when we inevitably fail this run yet again. And also, like, you know, when I play Fire Red and Leaf Green for those Nuzlocks. Are there items this way? Please tell me there's an item this way and I didn't go here for, like, literally no reason whatsoever. There is no way whatever the hell this is right here, it was worthwhile. There is no shot. This would have to be a rare candy, otherwise I want my money back. That's horrible, actually. Wow. I want a refund on my time. Like, I gotta go almost all the way back to the beginning because of that shit, bro. For a super? That was just mean. Why would they do that to me? Game Freak's fucked up, bro. Down. Get me out of here, man. I think Giovanni is just like Jigsaw in disguise, bro. It feels like some Jigsaw fucking Saw type trap shit. Like, you go on here, like, you did some crime and everything, you gotta get into the spinner room. You gotta spin around and find the escape in the maze in like 3 minutes. Otherwise, like, your fingers will explode and you'll bleed out and you'll never be able to leave again. All because you played hooky from work. Craziest thing in the world, by the way. It's like a legitimate thing Jigsaw kidnapped somebody for in Saw, in the first Saw movie. Guy played hooky from work, called out. Should I be afraid? I feel like a critical hyperfang would not be good. I don't trust that, honestly. I'm still afraid of Rattatas. I don't know if I should. Yeah, you know what? This was a good switch. That was a good fear. Anyway, yeah, in Saw 1, Jigsaw kidnapped a guy because he called out of work and faked playing sick. So he kidnapped him and gave him like literally the hardest trap of all time, bro. The trap that they put that dude in was insane. Brother was poisoned. He was put into a dark room covered in flammable jelly. And like the antidote was inside of like a safe and he had to decipher the code on a wall that was covered in numbers by just having like holding up a lighter to it and like reading it because the room was dark. I also think there was like glass all over too. And it's like, what this is impossible. Like, in what world is that even remotely doable? It's like Jigsaw had like 3 ideas for traps and just combined them all. He was like throwing shit at the board. All because my man called out of work. I was the least deserving guy ever. That or the guy that was doing something with his wrists. Well, down the street, not across. What is that item? Let me use my super potion. It's not even like... Oh, my inventory. Inventory management is ass. Well, I can sell all those for money. I'll just use the HP up, bro. Like, am I really gonna go wrong with an HP up on a Nidoking? Let's be real. That wasn't worth it either. My god, I'm getting scammed here. What is this? Yeah, that was insane in Saw 1, dude. I was talking, like, a friend of mine, and, it's really weird to me, the Final Destination series. I love that series, too. I don't know why. They're like a weird horror movie. They're like, I don't even know if you could classify them as horror. They're just like, I don't even know. They're just like some weird, like, not even a thriller. I just feel like there's something like entirely on their own. It's just like, hey, I watch people get fucking like murked. That's all it is. Like whatever that is a genre. It's just like, it's not even like so like insanely graphic, like shit like Hostel and like that type of stuff that was going on back in the day. It's just like, I don't know. It just is a thing. But Final Destination was always interesting to me as a series because like most of them kind of open with like really big scenes with like, you know, things that people are indeed afraid of. Like first movie opens with like a plane crash and you know, that's a thing people are afraid of. You know, that's a reasonable thing, reasonable fear to play on. Second one is like a big old car accident, you know, the infamous one with the log truck with like the dropping the logs and everything. So infamous they use it as a marketing thing for the new movie. Like they had that and like that, you know, people are afraid of car accidents in the highways and trucks and everything. Makes sense. Third movie was roller coasters, which, you know, people are afraid of roller coasters. One was a little weird, you know, a little getting far out there, but you know, reasonable thing that people are indeed afraid of. Fifth one was like a bridge collapsing. Again, actual thing people don't like and are afraid of. Tell me why the fourth movie was a NASCAR like race and it was just one of the cars going off into the stands and like it causing the entire stadium to collapse around everybody. Like what was that? Why was that the fourth movie? And like I don't think that's something people are genuinely afraid of. And I'm not exactly a NASCAR fan myself. I can't really comment, but I can't imagine NASCAR fans go to like these races. They're not the Daytona 500. Like golly gee willikers, I hope he doesn't go over the rails into the crowd. That'd be terrifying. Like, there's no way that's a real thing people are afraid of. I don't believe that for a second. That's just kind of crazy to me. Like, I don't know where they came up with that one. I don't know, man. I still gotta watch the new one when it comes out on like somewhere, some website. I can't do streaming websites anymore, bro. Like I just can't be asked. They're asking too much for me these days. I'm like, I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing your stupid little like pay for like Netflix, pay for Hulu, pay for Disney Plus, and it's like, bro, I can't. Can you just? I want to go back to when Netflix had a monopoly, dude. It was better back then. Like genuinely, like not even like joking. I just have to suffer with this guy being poisoned for a little bit, I guess. I have potions, so he's not in any danger of it going down. Like, it was like really convenient when Netflix just had everything, bro. You would like pay for one service, they had everything you'd ever need, and you're chilling. All you cared about. Now it's like you gotta go for like 500 different things, and they never have what you want. I gotta find out where I can watch Scream again, by the way, because like I've been wanting to rewatch the Scream movies for like years now. Like ever since before the fifth one came out. Now we're on like 6 or something like that. Because like they weren't on like any streaming website, dude. I could not find them anywhere, and it was like I had to like rent them from Amazon Prime, and I'm like I would rather never do that in my life. And I love how like Amazon Prime is like the one thing people have, and like they have the worst streaming service. They ain't got shit on there, bro. I'm telling you, it's like not worth it at all. I don't even like look half the time, and anytime I do, I'm like, why did I even bother? Don't screech. You know what? We'll take a screech. That makes me stronger because of the badge boost glitch. We take that every single day, actually. I want to just blow through this place and move on with my life. It's literally just the Charizard cry. They didn't change anything. No way we can't one-shot him. I know it's double kick, but like, come on, brother. What are we doing here? I know it's not the best Pokemon of the game. Well, actually, it is kind of the best Pokemon of the game. Brother should be doing a little more than that. What is that? Oh yeah, I forgot he has Persian. Payday? Hey, don't mind if I do. I'll take some cash money. Extra couple of dollars. Thank you for the generous donation, Persian. I can't one-shot the Persian? No. That's crazy. That did way more damage than it should have. That was like concerning, high key. Greymon, I'm gonna need you to get your shit together, brother, because that is not what I'm looking for. See, 58 extra dollars. Popping off with that one. Thanks, Giovanni. I'm not gonna be able to pick up the Silph Scope, am I? Damn it! rid of the Parlous heal. Get rid of it. I can almost get full heals. It's fine, bro. It's like literally not a problem, I think. Please get me out of here. What do you mean I can't use teleport in here? What is the point of teleport? I'm doing good, D. How you doing? I'm doing well. Is Nuzlocke mode really as fun as the sunset? I enjoy it. Bad IVs on the Nidoking? Yeah, it definitely feels that way, dude. It's not like... I feel like he was taking kind of crazy damage from that Persian, too. It was like, he wasn't even like critting with that bite, and that shit did like 30 damage or something like that. It was not it. I do find Nuzlocke fun, though, but... I've always been the type of player to enjoy like that permadeath style, like Iron Man style in video games. And I play, like, Fire Emblem is my favorite series of all time. And I love doing like Iron Man runs in Fire Emblem. Same with like other games like XCOM and everything. I just really like that like whole style of just all your little minor decisions all add up over time, and like they can come really bite you in the ass later and everything. I always really enjoyed that. Even if like you end up losing, I feel like it's always fun. Is it cool? Like, is it like throw like a wrench in the works and sometimes? And it'll always be like a little bit different every time you run it. It's always been my big thing with Fire Emblem. I feel like that series is always super replayable, doing Iron Mans and everything. You always use different characters, and one guy goes down, and the shit's way different. Cloyster, Electabuzz, Charizard, Gloom of Ah form. Cloyster's crazy in Gen 1. I love me some Cloyster. Charizard's pretty solid. I've never actually used Snorlax. No. Crazy sentence. Holy shit, of course I use Snorlax. I've never used Electabuzz. I don't know if that guy's good or not. I've never used that dude in any single game ever. And I love me some Vileplume. Thanks, D. Appreciate the kind words. What were we doing in this game again? Oh yeah, we gotta go to... I gotta sell shit, first of all. That's my main thing. Oh yeah, you have... Snorlax and Nidoking, you can get through like the whole game with that setup. And Cloyster, like, that's pretty much perfect. You have everything you need covered with that team setup. You know, I could go get the Psychic TM right now, but why would I even do such a thing? I have to walk back because I don't have a flyer. I don't have any Pokemon that can learn fly, so I can't even do it. I accidentally knocked out the guy I needed, bro. It was actually a tragedy. And it sucks because I have like so much experience I can still go get for my Pokemon too. Like, I actually need to like... I can get a flyer on... Oh, dude, wait. That's actually so annoying. I have to wait until I get a Doduo potentially on like... Cycling Road, but I would have to go all the way back to Cerulean City because I didn't get the bike yet. So I have to walk my ass all the way up through Vermilion and like through Saffron and shit. I didn't fight this guy apparently. That sucks, bro. You need to add some more flying Pokemon in this game. Granted, it is because I'm using some really whack rules. So I did a run of red and run of blue. I'm trying to do a hardcore Nuzlocke or a harder-core Nuzlocke, depending on the game, of every single game in the series. And like, I'm talking like red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, like every single game in a gen. I'm having an additional rule where like, say I beat like red version, all the Pokemon I beat red version with, like I can't use again for that generation, they count as a duplicate. So like, in this run I have 12 Pokemon that are pretty much banned and count as duplicates because of that. I can't use like Snorlax, I can't use Starmie, all kind of shit like that. Just to encourage a little bit of variety. And it's biting me in the ass because I got like no good electric Pokemon left and I got like no good flying Pokemon. It'll be fine. What does the Voltorb even do? You just got tackled, bro. You're not even real. You do that much damage? I say that he doesn't do anything as if he doesn't just explode and have like literally nothing else he does in life. You know what? I'm gonna stay in, bro. I got no fear. Don't do that. Ow! Okay, we're gonna switch because we could miss. And I know that's crazy because Confusion has 100 accuracy. You never play Generation 1. there's a fun little glitch where pretty much everything you do has a chance of missing, other than Swift. It's a 1 in 256 chance of missing everything. Crazy. Crazy work, because it's never a guaranteed hit and everything has a little risk, even if it looks guaranteed. Nice thing is it can bail you out too. Just gotta chill. I gotta teleport again, bro. My ass got poisoned that quickly. That's a tragedy. I just want to move on with my life, bro. Yeah, I love the Gen 1 music. Some of it really hits for me. Especially like the gym leader music is crazy good, dude. It's like honestly probably one of the best in the series. Like not even nostalgia and anything. My favorite Pokemon types. Ooh, that's an easy one. That is Poison, Ground, and I want to say Dark. Maybe not. If it's not Dark, that's not the right way. What am I doing? Third one's up in the air, but definitely like Poison and Ground the best. Love me some Poison Pokemon. It's gotta be Dark. I like Flying a lot too. Fire's not bad. The only types I don't like are like Fairy's kind of lame. I don't like Water. I like Bug a lot too. I'm a Water hater just because I used to play a lot of competitive like singles back in like Generation 4 and 5. And I swear to God, every Water Pokemon was crazy, dude. I'm so happy Scald was like pruned from the game and nobody has Scald anymore. Because that move was a true monstrosity. I feel like I didn't fight the trainers in here, actually. Did I? I did not. I skipped all these trainers. That's fine. You know what could be scary? See, I'm not crazy about most dark type Pokemon. I just really like Umbreon. Umbreon's my goat. I love me some Umbreon. Most other dark types, I'm like, eh. I really don't know what my third is. So honestly, probably like Steel or Rock. I say though, I like Tyranitar too. I just like stall. That's the big thing. I'm a stall enjoyer. I have mental problems. It's not about winning, it's about making the other guy lose. Alright, so our first, you know what could actually be scary? No, he doesn't have the... He doesn't have a Gyarados in this game. Wait, no, we're fine. Oh, we're chilling. I was about to say I'm a little afraid of fighting Blue in Pokemon Tower because of the Gyarados, but he doesn't have it in Yellow. And thank God, too, because that Gyarados is insane. They really gave that dude fucking... What even is it? Hydro Pump at like level 21. D, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Which does it go to? Yeah, purple's my favorite color too. I don't have it near me, but I have like a purple like Yeti and everything. I feel like when purple's your favorite color, I feel like purple people, everything they buy is purple, dude. Like more so than like other color enjoyers. Like we kind of go crazy with our shit, bro. I'm telling you. Like we always go nuts with it. Oh. No, we definitely fought that guy, bro. I'm telling you. No, he didn't fight that guy. Who did I fight in this round? Bro, I just said, let's go fight Erica immediately, and I got my ass beat for that and lost my Pikachu. That's on me, though. I played that like an ass. I could have literally not fought that anymore. D, thanks for that heart. The heart me. I appreciate that. I'm a little afraid of this Growlithe. I'm not gonna be so real with you. I love Kadabra, bro, but I'm always like afraid that he's gonna get popped. I hate this game because I don't know how to play when it first came out. So I played it as a kid. I don't know how I got through Pokemon as a child. Like, I have no clue. I beat the game as a kid. You know, I probably had the strategy guide is what it is. I definitely had the strategy guide. But that doesn't mean jack shit because I had the strategy guide for Earthbound. And let me tell you, that did not help me one bit when playing through that game. I don't know what the hell was happening. Like, I was genuinely just not doing it in that game, bro. I had no clue. Every time I talk about Earthbound, I remember like that was like one of the first games I ever had as a kid. Like I had that as like it was the first RPG I've ever played, genuinely, which is the most contrarian like hipster thing ever to say, but it's like actually true for me. And like I couldn't play it because I had it as a little kid and like I couldn't read. I was like 3 or something. Yeah, and my mom was like reading the game to me and everything, and she was like literally gaslighting me, bro. She's like, oh yeah, you gotta use like cold remedies to beat the first boss. Like, Frank, if you never played that game, that's the equivalent of saying, yeah, you gotta use antidotes to beat Brock. That's pretty much what my mom was telling me. And I'm like, oh, no wonder the game is so fucking hard. I was getting lied to for no reason. All right, we can still 30. Not 13. 13 can stay. You can keep Rock Slide. Keep Tri Attack. We'll keep 21 also. I'll sell 10 and 2. 10, 2, 7. I already forgot what I was saying, bro. Years to figure out the types. There's like, I'm like pretty good with the types at this point, but like some of the newer shit like really throws me off. Especially like some of the mixes and everything of the typings. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with this one, bro. Like, I got like the basics down. Like I know like rock ground Pokemon would be weak to and everything. Then you get some crazy shit. Like the big one for me was that I was trying to play like VGC and like one of the regulations. I was using Pheasantipity, who was like poison like fairy. And I'm like, I don't even know what the hell that's weak to, bro. I'm like sitting there thinking, I'm like, I hope I don't get popped. I don't know what's going on here. Like, just give me normal typings no more. We're getting a little too crazy these days. Doing too much. Did I say I didn't want 10? I gotta need 10, right? I got Terra. Terra's pretty good because it's just one typing. I can keep that straight. Once you get more than that, though, I don't know what's happening. I don't remember what 10 was, bro. Do I need 10? That was double edge. What was 2 that I sold? 2 can't be important, bro. D, thanks for the goat, rose, and chili. I didn't see if there was another one above that. Can I scroll up? The friendship, yeah, that one too. I say this every stream, bro. I need to figure out how to make the damn font bigger on TikTok Live Studio because that shit is so tiny for me. I don't have good vision. My vision's like okay. I just should probably like get glasses. That might be intelligent at some point. I had them, then I just like lost them. I'm like, you know what? It'll be fine, bro. I don't need glasses ever again. It'll be all right. We'll figure it out. Let me get rid of my Pokeballs and my Repels. We'll switch up to the higher tier now. Super Repels in Gen 1 are the most efficient, and Great Balls are the most efficient. There's a bug with like the catch rate in Gen 1 where like Ultras suck, and like Great Balls are better. And Super Repels are more efficient like per step, like dollar, than the Max Repels are. That's why we're going with those bad boys. Thanks for the follow, Mira-san. Donphan's my favorite ground type. I like Donphan a lot too, dude. I love me some Donphan. My favorite though is still Sandshrew. That's my favorite Pokemon of all time. But Donphan's up there. I really love Donphan. He's a good little boy. Ground's just such a good typing, dude. There's so many like sick Pokemon. Like you can't go wrong with a lot of them too. Let me go like deposit like literally a billion damn things I have. Bunch of football, the Eagles rock. Hell yeah, dude. That's my team right there. That's my GOAT. I can't tell you what it's like actually watching them win 2 Super Bowls, bro, after like being a little kid watching them shit the bed repeatedly. That shit's weird. That shit's crazy. I'm not confident in them this year, though. I'm not. Yeah, the vibe is off. It's not there. It's just, I don't know, man. Something's going on with that team, bro. Not feeling it. Let's put all this crap away, dude. My inventory management has been a nightmare. Like a genuine grade A nightmare. Do I want to put Ice Beam on Nidoking? My problem is if I get Cloyster and If I get the Cloister and if I get Tentacruel, I need both of the ice moves. My top 3 favorite ground types? Ooh. Ooh, that's tough. Sandshrew for sure is up there. Oh, Sandshrew, Cubone. Actually, that's not even that tough. I remember that that's like my top 5. 2 Pokemon in my top 5. Sandshrew, Cubone. Who's my third? Might be Donphan is my third. But honestly, bro, it might be Great Tusk, because Great Tusk is literally the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, if I saw a Great Tusk, if I was like 7 and I saw a Great Tusk, dude, that would have changed my life. Like, that thing is crazy, bro. Like, genuinely one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I'm trying to think what other cool ground types there are. Probably them. I like a Powdon too. Well, Powdon's fine. I just like sand, but like... I hate the color Powdon here, dude. It's so gross. It is not... I know that it's the point. It's supposed to be like sad and shitty in here, but like it's just too much, bro. You know, this could be potentially really crappy. He's gonna come at us with the Sand Slash. We just gotta kind of pray and hope to God we pop through everybody. He shouldn't have it. No, he doesn't have a ground attack yet. Never. Oh wait, we're chilling. I forgot about that. Doesn't do anything. Do I need Ice Beam though? Do we think we need that just yet? Fuck it, we ball. We should have like a crazy level advantage. Should be fine. I like Sandy Shocks too, but like that's more of like an ironic thing. It's just like such a goofy Pokemon that I kind of like it. It's good on him. My problem is just like... I need it later, I think. There's a couple other Pokemon. I think saving is more of a optimal play. Because our boy's got a very, very good... He's pretty good special attack. Bro, I'm going crazy right here. Yeah, I should have the team out for this battle. Not the Shelder. We're just going in right here. You didn't even evolve his Pokemon yet? My god. What was I even worried about? This fight's a joke. Alright, I was expecting far too much from our boy here. Like, genuinely, like, what did I even think was gonna happen? What was I worried about? Like, okay, I know this fight in this building is way harder in red and blue, but like, what was that? What was my concern? See, the tough part about the dragons, though, is like... If you go in with Nidoking against Lance in red and blue, his dragons don't have anything. It's free, you just click Ice Beam, but you're good. They changed up Lance's moves in this game, so they have ice attacks, which will just destroy your Nidoking. But we have Greymon the Nidoking. He's our main carry. He's the best Pokemon. We got Wizardmon the Kadabra. He's our newest addition to the team. He's moving on. We got Nanimon the Geodude. We haven't used him modal. He's just kind of filling in the team. These are all filler Pokemon, really. Palmon the Bulbasaur. We ain't using the boy. Devimon, our level 8 Zubat. And Monzemon, our level 3 Jigglypuff. I'm doing what I call a harder core Nuzlocke. We're not grinding wild battles at all. And we're not like using hacked in rare candies or anything. So I'm very limited on the experience I can get throughout the run. Which is why I have so many Pokemon with no levels. I've pretty much put literally everything into Greymon and Wizardmon at this point. And my Pikachu, who I named Agumon, who is no longer with us, unfortunately. Did Gary ever evolve Eevee? I don't actually remember. Kind of fell off at a certain point. Your name, I have Rhyhorn, Greymon, and I was hoping yours was also... I wish it was too, bro. I've never had a Rhyhorn, and like, they were so hard to catch. Beamer, you got me with that before, bro. I know what you're gonna do with that one. But no, tell me about the Bofidis Nuzlocke. I never heard of Bofidis. What's Bofidis? Tell me more, Beamer. That's the one you came up with, right? That's the setup you came up with, Beamer? That was that one, right? It's a good setup. I like that. Jungle Fury, thank you for the follow. That was a good season of Power Rangers. Was that the one with, which one was that? Was that the one with, when Tommy came back as a Black Ranger? Or am I misremembering? Alright, we're not fighting gas. Remember, we're not doing wild encounters. We're skipping all these. Now, this would be air encounter because it's a Nuzlocke and it's the first encounter and everything. This is yellow version. But, I'm using a rule where I can't, like, catch over, like, duplicate ones and everything that I used that I beat the game before. And, yeah, I use Haunter to beat red version, so, like, we're not using Gasoline. He counts as a duplicate based on my rule set that I'm coming up with. I've been building a Pokemon catching Discord bot. I will maybe eventually. I don't even have, like, a Discord or anything that's set up, so I don't really use it. What do you mean I couldn't one-shot the Ghastly, by the way? Like, what are you talking about? It's Dino Thunder? Okay. I haven't done any of the glitches in this run. I, like, have one, and, like, I just, like, talk to my friends with it. And then, like, one server, like, my friends have. Like, I don't, like, do anything else with it. The only glitches I've really used in this run is, like, the badge boost glitch. I've abused that one as you do, but, like, kind of hard to avoid that one, you know what I mean? I haven't done, like, no Mew stuff or anything like that. Dude, I remember, like, watching, like, Dino Thunder as, like, a teenager, like, whatever the hell how old I was when that shit came out. I remember having the biggest crush on Kira in that show, dude. The Yellow Ranger that season. When, like, the band and everything. Goat Ranger, by the way. Some of those, like, Power Ranger, like, seasons are crazy, because, like, y'all ever go back and, like, if you ever see, like, the Time Force show, that shit's nuts, because, like, the dude who voices Virgil in Devil May Cry was in that show. Like, that's where he got his start and shit. He was the Quantum Ranger in the Time Force season. And he just sounds exactly like Virgil. Just watching that shit, you're like, bro, this is just fucking Virgil, dude. Watching Devil May Cry right now. It's so funny because when they there was that fighting game, Battle for the Grid, the Power Rangers one, like, years ago. It was, like, pretty solid. They added the Quantum Ranger to that, and he was voicing it and everything. And, like, he was just saying, like, Virgil lines and everything. It was just Virgil's voice. It was so whack. Maybe let you do the same order of changes the second turn to get an encounter. Interesting. Yeah, I know it's, like, the guy with the Slowpoke north of Cerulean for the guy, right? The Rangers Battle As. I need to, like, finish that. I always watch, like, a Sentai or a Power Rangers, like, watch, like, 10 episodes. Like, this shit is sick. But I'll never watch it again. I don't know how I keep doing that. It's, like, a constant thing for me, though. It's so annoying. Do I have, like, the crappiest, like, Kadabra of all time? Like, what is my man doing here? I can't one-tap these boys? I got no IVs, I guess. I'm getting bad damage rolls. Come on, Confusion. Unlucky. How did they fuck up Lick, by the way, in Gen 1 so badly that it doesn't affect poison Pokemon? Because that is, like, a crazy screw-up. That is, like, so far off of what it's supposed to do. I don't even know how they pulled that one off. Like, genuinely. So, the fun thing that we can do in this Nuzlocke is because I have that little rule where I can't repeat the Pokemon that I used in the previous runs of Hall of Fame. It stops us from getting a Ghastly, and it counts as a duplicate in here. So the only other encounter we can get that is actually catchable is Cubone. We're guaranteed the low percentage Cubone. We can trade the Cubone for a Machoke, which will evolve into Machamp. So we can actually get a guaranteed Machamp in this run if we like. Which I think I will go for. I think I'll go for the Machamp. He's not like the greatest Pokemon ever, but I think having a traded Pokemon when you're trying to like do this thing where you're not grinding and everything is pretty good because you get boosted experience. That should be pretty solid for, you know, XP management and everything. Plus, it's fun, bro. Like, you gotta use a Machamp. How often you get to use a Machamp and a Nuzlocke? Like, legitimately. Never. I'll hang on to this HP up, I guess. Nah, fuck it, Weeball, dude. Goes in the Greymon. I really probably should put it into, like, my weak-ass Kadabra that's gonna get annihilated by something, but, why would I make good decisions? Ever, actually. You know what's fun? I just realized my Nidoking can't do anything for me in here. You know what I also realized? The Marowak you gotta fight is gonna be very scary. I don't have a good Pokemon to deal with that. Actually. That's very concerning. Wait. Rhyhorn, Arcanine, Lapras, Gyarados, and Chansey before the third gym? Damn. I guess that's better than the grinding up the magic crap. That is a little annoying. Danforth's beating Samurai. I watched a little bit of SPD. I never seen Samurai or anything like that. I started watching like Mighty Morphin a few years ago during like lockdown and everything. Just to like... Just because why not, right? I had nothing better to do. Like, it was kind of hitting, bro. Some of those episodes, I'm like, I can't even be bothered. And also, like, when Jason left the show, I'm like, I don't care anymore. Rocky is the worst, bro. I can't stand Rocky. That dude sucks. That guy is the worst Red Ranger of all time. Like, genuinely, it's not even close. My man was so bad at his job. My man got replaced. He got downgraded, dude. He got demoted. And Zeo, he went from red to blue. I have never seen another Ranger get demoted. Like, what? And he wasn't even the leader of the team when he was red. It was very clearly Tommy. Like, Tommy was leading that team. He was just red. Like, he was just in that color. And to make matters worse, he was blue. He sucked in Zeo. And then once we got to Turbo, if you ever saw the Turbo movie, I saw that shit in theaters as a kid. My man falls out of a boxing ring. Not even gets hit. He just does a flip kick and falls out on his own volition, breaks his back, and he gets replaced by a small child permanently, and he's never seen again. He is the worst Ranger of all time, bro. He is a joke. He didn't even make it into the Forever Red special. Hey, JDF was the GOAT. Didn't he have an MMA, like, fashion line or something called, like, Jesus Didn't Tap? Which, like, is the craziest fucking name ever for, like, an MMA thing. That's crazy. Like, that's insane, bro. How did my man come up with that one? Alright, what is our plan for the Marowak, dude? I don't know what the play is. I feel like we're gonna get smoked. Because our best Pokemon gets rolled by Marowak, and like... Do I just gotta hope for like Psybeam crits or something? Like, I don't even know what it is. I don't know what the strategy here is for us. No, I haven't gotten a water Pokemon yet. The only one you can get in yellow early is like the Squirtle, but because we're not doing grinding and hacked and rare candies, the Squirtle comes at level 10 in Vermilion City. I'm like, that is way too low to really like get up to speed. Like, that's like so much work to use that, dude. And also, I felt kind of weird because like I am doing that rule I said where I'm not like repeating Pokemon I made with the Elite Four. And like I used Blastoise in my blue run, and like he almost made it. And I'm like, I don't really want to use the starter. That's what I use Charizard again. Yeah, Diglett is a good place to grind him, but like I'm not doing any grinding at all. There's no grinding, anything. Just Nuzlocke, just raw. Missigno, bro, I'm afraid of Missigno. My blue Nuzlocke, he took out 5 of my Pokemon. It didn't go very well. It was very scary. I thought that shit was a good idea, and that was not a good idea in the slightest. That was just truly an awful idea. Yeah, thanks for all those gifts. I saw a bunch go by real quick. Thank you for those. Do the only people in here get replaced with Hex Maniacs in like Gen 3 in the remakes? I don't even remember. Are they still channelers? When did the Hex Maniac come on and like ruin every Gooner's life? Thanks, Brett. It was my favorite toilet. Did it like screw your shit if you caught it? I was always afraid to catch it because it always sort of like destroy your cartridge. So I never caught the boy. I just like did the little like duplicate rare candy glitch as you should. Who didn't do that one? God, thank God we have Psybeam now, dude. Like, what floor are we on right now, by the way? I don't even know where the hell we are at this point. Are you the Marowak? Boys, genuinely, I'm a little afraid here. I don't think this will go very well for us, to be so for real with you. I think I have no choice and I have to go in and press Psybeam and hope something nice happens. Because I don't think the Nidoking will do well in here. I really think Ice Beam on the Nidoking was a required thing that we just skipped. Let me look up Cloyster real quick. Cloyster's gotta learn that naturally, right? That's my main concern. I feel like I'm really trolling not putting Ice Beam on this Pokemon here. He does not learn it. Does Shelder learn it? At 50? 50? That's just not reasonable. Come on now. That's just crazy. Alright, fuck it, we ball, dude. I'm a believer, bro. I'm a believer. Surf, Dig, and Shred. Dig is so good in Gen 1, dude. It is crazy how good that shit is. Why is he level 30, bro? Why is he so strong? I get it, confuse him or something, have something nice happen. That's the worst move he could possibly use. Wizardmon, no! We're so back. I never doubted Wizardmon for a second. I only doubted him for like almost every second. Yeah, I know you can skip the battle of Pokédoll, but we're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke, so we can't use items in battle, which would prevent us from using that fun little glitch. I didn't get my Cubone. Shit. I'm gonna have to run back up here for my Cubone. That's so annoying, actually. That sucks. I don't want to do that. It's so annoying. Hey, D, I do appreciate that. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh no, don't please leave me alone. I'm sorry. Oh, it was Wizardmon's the goat. It's like this is like the best Pokemon in the game. Or something like that, maybe. I don't know why I'm worried. This guy's insane. Yo, once I get Psychic, bro, it's over. Stadium had a deck sprite? Really? I didn't play like... I played Stadium as a kid. I don't remember much of it. I remember just really enjoying the rental battles in that game. Even though like they would do the dumbest shit ever, like you would get like an Alakazam or something, and he would have like confusion and just trash and like other garbage. And then you would use like Aber and he'd have like Psychic and all the best moves in the game and like that type of thing, like to balance it. It was like super weird. But I love me some rental battles, dude. Yeah, Dragon RX, that's our boy Wizardmon. My goat. Yeah, I wish like trade evolutions do suck, and I kind of wish there was like I wish it was like an alternative, you know what I mean? I think a trade evolution being like an alternative evolution method that you can get them earlier. I think that would be neat. If like you didn't do the trade evolution, you would have to wait much, much longer. That type of thing. I think that could be fun. I think we just have to run away until Cubone shows up at this point. Hey, it's Cubone. That was pretty easy. Alright, 24 sucks. That's not very I'm not really happy about that one. We shouldn't one-shot him with confusion. We should be fine here. Wow. That was spicy. That was a close one. Legend level 100 Gengar. Jesus. Alright, we got my boy Cubone. You can be Tokomon, I guess. We don't have a Tokomon. Alright, we're guaranteed. We can leave at this place. Well, I gotta talk to the boy. I must have left without getting the damn thing. The flute. That would have been very unfortunate. Yeah, I heard about that in Legends Arceus. I never played Legends Arceus and like I really want to. I really like ZA, so I feel like I'd really like Legends Arceus. But I just never have. Like literally no reason at all. I just have not done it. Okay, so we have a couple of plays right now. We can get... What level were the... We can't actually manipulate what repels the Cloyster. We can get our Cloyster right now. We gotta get the Super Rod, then head on down south. We have to get Surf before we get Tentacruel. Tentacruel is gonna be a big one that we want. Tentacruel is gonna be huge. We need a Magneton also. We need Surf for that, pretty much. I think we might want to level up Wizardmon a lot and try to do Koga really early. In order to get like as much like Surf as early as possible and like conserve a lot of potential experience for a good Pokemon. I think for ooh, how are we doing Sabrina actually? I didn't think about that one. We don't have a good setup move. What is the play for Sabrina? Hold up. We need a fast boy. We need a good, strong fast boy. Why do I feel like Kadabra with Dig could pop off in there? Tentacruel won't work. Maybe Cloyster, if we get Cloyster up high enough. But even then, I'm not too sure. I feel like Dodrio would be good, honestly. But we don't have good options for Sabrina. We just have to like fight him with our own guy. This is very annoying. Can Kadabra learn Tri-Attack? Does he do that? Is that like his thing? Alright, let's head back to first order of business, we're gonna go to Bike. Bike's gonna be the first one. Yeah, I tried Aerodactyl in my last attempt. I went through the whole effort of like heading all the way down the Cinnabar really early, getting the Aerodactyl, riding him up, and he was like our main Pokemon, and then just he let us down horribly. I still think Aerodactyl might be a good play though. I feel like there is some potential sauce there. Like genuinely. I just need to like play it better. Because I figured out like, because here's my thing. I realized with Mimic on Aerodactyl, you can mimic Giovanni in the 8th gym, his little Diglett, or his Dugtrio rather, and you can copy Earthquake. And then like you completely wall that guy. He literally can't hit you at all. He doesn't do anything. He can't hit you at all with Aerodactyl. So I just try to sweep through that shit, just clicking Earthquake. It almost worked. But we didn't have enough damage to one-shot Rhydon. I mean, just got popped by a critical Rock Sled. I think the issue we ran into is, I think if I set up a few agilities, and that'll get the badge boost glitch going, raise my attack a little bit, and that should push him over the edge in order to get the one-shot, potentially, is my current working theory. That might be a play. I also think he can do a similar thing against, the rival. In like the champion battle, you just like same thing with his Sand Slash lead. You get Earthquake. You should be able to just sweep through. He should be strong enough, I think. That might be my general game plan, honestly. Recover? Say less. Hell yeah, we want recover. Brother learns that early, it's just crazy. He doesn't learn amnesia, does he? That would just be insane if you learned amnesia. Gengar, are you missing no Mewtwo, Articuno, and Venusaur? That's solid. I don't think I'm gonna use Zapdos this run. Like, he is really, really good. I just feel like using legendaries as like little whack and Nuzlocke. The only time I would okay it is if I like legitimately walked all the way to like Zapdos, no repels, no cheese or anything, and just actually caught the dude like raw. That would be crazy, bro. That would be such a like a luck thing that I would just be like, all right, you know what? It's like ordained by God. I gotta do it, bro. Like Acai beams. Thanks for the follow, Brandon. I appreciate that one. Yo, what's up, Mecca? How you doing, homie? We lost our Pikachu at the end of the last run, or our last stream. I underestimated Erica, so that did not go very well. Pretty much, we got Wizardmon or Kadabra. He's popping off these days. He's doing really, really well. And we still got Greymon, our Nidoking. Everybody else, these guys are not important. They're just kind of here to fill in gaps if we gotta throw somebody to the wolves. They're not gonna be used long term. Palmon's still here though. Palmon, every time we've had to throw that guy, and he's done some things though. I like that little man. He's pretty good. Devimon's our Zubat. He's literally here just in case, like, a ground hit comes or something, and like I'm just worried about that. He just literally is here for fun. Once I finish this route up, the plan is we're gonna go get our Machamp. Our boy Ricky, the Machamp. Yeah, I'm hoping we get Cloyster. We can definitely get a Tentacruel. Tentacruel is pretty much guaranteed. So I'm not too worried about that one. And then we can get like Aerodactyl or Dodrio. I think Aerodactyl might be better, potentially. Aerodactyl could do some things. And we have a pretty solid lineup of Pokemon right now, though. I have a plan for Giovanni if we do use the Aerodactyl. I think Aerodactyl can sweep if I play it correctly. I just got rid of Agility like an idiot. Yeah, Buffalo, dude. This game is super nostalgic. I even like didn't play it since I was a kid, and even like nostalgic pretty hard. I'm like still coming around to it. I realize I don't have a good way to go through Sabrina, and I do think Aerodactyl or Dodrio are my best options. I'm just setting up on the Abra with Agility, stacking some badge boost, and going to town that way. And I still think Aerodactyl will be really good into the Champion and into Giovanni. If I like play it correctly. We're gonna go Saffron. We have to walk like an actual... You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna walk yet. I'm not gonna do that just yet. What's the man are you playing? I'm playing yellow, actually, right now, Dark Reaper. I already played red and blue. Oh, God. Hang on. Is it currently frozen for you guys? Or does it look good? How are we looking here? I still see chat. Looks good. Okay. Interesting. I have this thing that happens occasionally where like my like TikTok Live Studio and OBS will freak out, and like all my like preview, they're frozen right now. And but like they like it still comes through fine on the stream. What if I hit one of these? Chappelle. I didn't do anything. That shit's so weird. You know what? I'm gonna restart the stream real quick. I think that might be the best play. Wait, hang on, let me see something. Okay, I'm gonna do that real fast. We're back. Alright, boys. Let's try round 2 and see if this shit actually works and doesn't crash 500 times. That'd be really, really cool. I think not crashing is would be pretty optimal, to be honest with you. I think most parties involved would enjoy if it did not crash horribly. Controller no work. Oh! Alright, we're chilling. We're good. We're all back. Back to where we should be. Oh god, that was so annoying. Alright, let's fight the Slowpoke, dude. Or Slowbro, rather. I don't know what I can't get this guy's name right. I don't even know what he's called anymore, man. This guy. The big boy. The big man on campus. I'm gonna fight him. We can't catch the Slowpoke. We not only did we already get an encounter for this route, but we used him throughout blue version. And he was on our blue version Hall of Fame, so therefore he is a duplicate for our purposes. For our stupid little rule set. Fix that. Alright, everything is working now. I think. Best as it can anyway. Hit a double kick. I did shit damage, but that's fine. Don't click rest. Already? The turn 1 rest? The frame 1? You know what? I'm not sure if I should, these are valid encounters or not. I'll say they are. Because they're, like, static, so, like, they're not really grinding. You're still limited to Snorlaxes. I think that's fair. You can do static encounters. I don't have the bike! Shit! Oh, yeah. We have to walk all the way up. That's crazy. I've never seen that text box in my life, dude. My ass really gotta walk all the way back to Saffron because I don't have a viable flyer. Unbelievable. There's so few Pokemon that can learn Fly in Gen 1, unironically, though. Like, literally, it's like 3 guys. Possibly even less. Like, it's genuinely crazy. It's like Pidgey, Line, Spearow Line, Farfetch'd, and Aerodactyl, I think. I don't know who else can. I think that's really it. How are you sharing 1 fresh water, by the way, between all the other guards? They literally just split that, by the way. Like a single Dasani, they just go in between the entire squad, bro. 1 water bottle just feeding the whole fucking gang. How? You will never see anybody else ever use this like little path right here. Who does that? Walk back here. Oh, hold up, I gotta grab a Pokemon real fast. Let me check my little log real quick. I'm in a log. We skipped an encounter on this route purposely, by the way. We were very careful about that one. Yeah, we didn't get nobody on Route 5 here. Wait for 3 touchdowns by AJ Brown tonight. Bro, I'm selling on the Eagles this year. I hate to say it. The vibes have been off this year. I don't know what it is. I also still don't believe that they're going to win the division. I hate to say it. I just kind of believe in that curse. The NFC East curse. There's not been a repeated team since like 2004 or something like that. And like the Eagles won last year, so just, they can't do it again. The curse says they can, so something's going on with that one. I'll make the rules, that's just how it is. So by hook or by crook, they're going to somehow lose the division to somebody. I don't know who. It should be not the Cowboys, dude. That would be the worst. That would be the worst setup. We cut this. You ready to get a really fun Pokemon for a Nuzlocke you never get to see? A real rarity of a legal Pokemon. I think we're gonna use this guy because when else we're gonna use my man right here. What's up, what's up, bud? Here, take my Tokomon. Bye, Tokomon. This is now our encounter for Route 5. So, Pokemon Tower, Tokomon the Cubone, and Route 5 we got Ricky the Machamp. Our boy Ricky. Crazy to give you a Machamp in this, by the way, as like an in-game trade. Pokemon sucks, but like, it's still cool. You take that. Solid. Who doesn't like that little guy? There it is, bro. Hell yeah, brother. Machamp in all his glory. There's not a lot of glory, but like, something. He's a Pokemon, I guess. Thanks, bud. Why'd she say thanks, pal? She's a child saying that shit. Alright, there's Ricky. Ricky sucks, but This Pokemon's kind of ass, actually. Wait. 31 speed? Brother, you're like the slowest thing ever created. When will I be even, like, using Ricky? Let's think about that one. When do we get Ricky some experience here? Probably never. I don't think we're going to actually be using Ricky after all. That's a crazy thing to see, dude. I didn't know people did that shit here. Good God. On TikTok live, bro? Crazy work right there. Alright, let's get the bike. I didn't grab the bike when I walked up. Did Pikachu go down? Bro, my man went down against Erica. That was a hard fight. I underestimated it. I was like, oh, Erica's gonna be easy, bro. I didn't even prepare for that shit. We had to get... I don't have the bike voucher. Shit. I grabbed that out of the box, too. I went in there with just like Nidoking with nothing special, didn't even teach him Ice Beam. I'm like, oh, it's free, dude. Erica sucks. Who cares? It was not free. It came down to some double team type of spam, that type of strategy. And that's never good. He almost clutched it out, dude. It was the final turn. He went down, unfortunately. In the very, very end, he got unlucky. You hate to see it, honestly. Alright, so I think I've determined we're not going to be using Ricky. I think that Pokemon's not very good. However, this is good for us, our purposes. Because now we can get a really high level Onix in Victory Road, and I actually have things in mind for that Onix, to believe it or not. Like, genuinely, I have strategies involved for that Onix. Let me actually get the damn bike. I'm literally about to walk back without getting the stupid bike. This is a monstrosity right now. I'm folding every bag left, right, and center, dude. Yeah, bro, Onix got strats, dude. I have one play for him. So after the Gyarados for Lance, he sends in a Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, like Slam, Dragonair. And I like Gyarados 100, or not Gyarados, Onix like 100% walls it. And he 100% walls Magneton too against the champion. He just has nothing that can hurt him. Yeah, I need to actually not waste Rock Slide. Rock Slide might be clutch. Because I think he ended up being really good against Aerodactyl also. Like, I think like, he can switch out on Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl just can't do anything. Like, genuinely, I think that guy has some sauce for our team. In the Elite Four. Like, not even joking. We have to pick up an Dodrio, please. I hope. What's the team? Right now, so we're doing a harder core Nuzlocke is what I call it. It's going to be a Nuzlocke with all the standard Nuzlocke rules. You gotta catch the first Pokemon and everything like that. And the hardcore one where you can't use items. So I got Greymon, or Nidoking. I got Wizardmon, or Kadabra. They're the good boys. We like these guys. They do things. Everybody else here, they're just kind of filler. We don't care about them. They're just literally just there. We got Ricky. Why is TikTok crashing? There we go. It stopped. It worked. We got Ricky the Machamp. We quite literally don't care about anybody other than our Nidoking and our Kadabra. I'm doing an additional rule where I don't grind at all. I do trainer battles and that's it. Can't do any wild battles to grind or anything like that. I can do static encounters too. And I can't hack in rare candies. Which is why our team is very, very limited. So everything we put into people is very... We're going to be under-leveled with quite a few people going around and everything. We just got to really allocate our resources properly. We had our Pikachu. Pikachu was going to pop off. I had some strats involved with the Pikachu. Then brother went down. It was very, very sad. Okay. Wizardmon's 31. We like that. I want to avoid these trainers if I can. Let's see if we can get who we need here. We're gonna pop a Repel. I think you can find low level like Dodrios in here, like level 30 something Dodrios, and I think you'd also go Ponytas, which we don't want a Ponyta. We're hitting a little repel manipulation here. We're trying to get the really high level Pokemon that we want. And it's not going so hot right now. Brother, please. Please, sir. May I have a Dodrio? I'll take anybody at this point, honestly. No! Don't bike into the grass! Get out of here! This is fine. We need the experience anyway. Our level cap currently, our little hardcore Nuzlocke level cap right now, is 50. Because they boosted it to insane levels for some reason. In yellow version. It was 43 in red and blue, now it's 50. I literally could not tell you why they would do such an insane thing, but they chose that was a good idea. I don't know, man. Ass Game Freak, like... They just be doing things, I guess. So one fun thing is, I don't know how I'm going to fight a lot of the trainers that are inside of Koga's gym. Because a lot of those guys got psychic Pokemon, and I just gotta pray that I win the psychic fight. Like, I don't think that's gonna work. Especially against Hypno, too. So I might have to avoid a lot of the trainers in there, to be honest with you, and I'm not really a fan of that. Come on, repel manipulation. Where's the Dodrio at? It is 32, right? I didn't, like, misremember that. Come on, man. Let me check. Hang on. Perhaps I am at full. This is Route 17 Kanto. Yep, that's too high level. Okay. I'm a fool. We are too strong. We actually don't have like a good level range of the repel manip here. Earthbound? I wish. I love me some Earthbound though. The first games I've played in my life. I guess I don't even need the repel, honestly, at this point. I'll put Ricky up front. Come on, Ricky. What you got for me? Okay, I think that's annoying. We can't catch the Fearow. We've used Fearow in blue version. In the Hall of Fame, so that is a duplicate. We can catch this idiot, though. We can get this guy. 27's a good level. I'll take a level 27 Pokemon. Not bad at all. Get him on the team. What do I name this guy, though? That's the question here. Chimera. Is there a Chimeramon? Yeah, I'll do Chimeramon. I think it's with a K, which is crazy. This is a real Digimon. Like, I didn't make this one up. Like, I'm not crazy here. There's no H. It's Chimeramon. Okay. It is a real Digimon, though. I remember that thing from playing Time Stranger recently. Let's go get that good boy on the team. He just has a flyer, honestly. That's the only reason we're having him on the team. Currently, we just gotta level up. Actually, you know what we gotta do? We gotta get the Super Rod. That's an important one for us. Super Rod will be big. We can get somebody in the, what do you call it? The Safari Zone could be interesting. I think we want to skip the first area, though, because I think that's got Parasect and shit. And that Pokemon is not very good. Believe it or not, Parasect is not a good Pokemon. This is a controversial opinion, but, I don't want Parasect on my team. I hate to say it, bro. But, as much as I think Parasect is really cool in concept, Like, if we were using, like, rare candies and everything, I think there could be some sauce there. I think he could potentially do something. But he doesn't serve our purposes. I need the actual fly HM too. It was what? Is it 2? I think it's 2. Because we don't have strength or anything yet. Thanks, Chimera-mon. Oh my god. Thank god we have fly finally. Holy hell. Never thought we'd get it. Like... You know, I guess we don't have to worry about, like... We can use the Blick whatever we want, because we won't put the Pikachu away. And that's a little sad to do, but, like, we're chilling now. That's cool, right? We like that. Not Ricky, bro. Oh no, this isn't the lead we want. Not the Ricky. What a waste. I'm wasting experience on Ricky of all people. That guy's too low level to do anything. What we have with the missing no glitch? I ain't doing that. Actually, you can't do that in yellow version. We're playing yellow version. I've been told that's been fixed. I can't even do missing no. I don't know if that's true or not, I just assume that's true. Which I think means I can't do the Mew thing, right? Is that right? No, wait. No, you can do Mew really early, you just need Fly, don't you? I don't remember how the Mew one works. Alright, put Wizardmon back up. So yeah, we can just go through all these people, level up Wizardmon as much as we can. He just kind of rolls this route like no effort. Yellow, where's the Pikachu then? Pikachu is, unfortunately, no longer with us. My man did not survive, and, we'll never see him ever again. He is the worst loss of our life in this Nuzlocke, and we'll never recover, truly. I'm gonna use Confusion a little bit here, just to save, like, PP and everything. I don't want to run out of PP on my good one and have to, like, run away. I'm not happy about it. I had some strategies for the Pikachu in the Elite Four. Very disappointed my man went down. He went down swinging though. He won us the gym battle. That's all because I was an idiot and did not like prepare in any way, shape, or form. I just said, oh, Erica sucks, it'll be fine. And we were not fine. We were not fine in the slightest. Sec. Oh god. My foot fell asleep. What electric Pokemon I have to get? I think the plan right now is going to be Magneton from the power plant once we get Surf. Or Electrode if we end up pulling an Electrode. I'm using a rule where I can't repeat Pokemon that I used in my red and blue like runs that like I beat the game with. So I beat that game with red with Jolteon, so I can't get Jolteon. Which really, really sucks, because I would love Jolteon. That thing is really good. The other thing that really sucks is in blue I use Starmie, so I can't use Starmie either. Ow! My god! I was not familiar with Weezing's game! Good lord! Jesus. I don't think I can get Electabuzz in yellow. I think they don't have him in this game for some reason. I couldn't tell you why they said, yeah, no, we're not putting Electabuzz in the game, screw you, but I'm pretty sure he's not available in yellow version. Which is dumb, because he's yellow. Like, come on now. They did the same thing with Beedrill. That guy's yellow too, and they said, nah, no Beedrill for you. A weird choice. Very, very weird choice indeed. I guess Pikachu's gotta have, like... He's gotta be the one that has all the damn yellowness to him. He's got a fucking... What do they call it? Monopoly. Monopoly on being yellow. Which is crazy work. I'm looking for my... What am I doing? I can fly now. I forgot I can fly. I forgot this thing I can do. I'm real. Shit doesn't suck no more. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, yeah, he's only trade. I feel like he'd be really good too. I just need somebody like really... like fast would be really good, because the other issue is the Gyarados against Lance. And there is like a world where like maybe like our Magneton is too slow and he gets popped by like a critical Hyper Beam or something. That could be bad. Like, I don't know. Things could go wrong with that one. I just don't have a good, like, anything. There's no really, really fast Thunderbolt boy I could use. Your options are like Raichu, Jolteon, Starmie. Even Gyarados himself, actually, would be good at it. Nidoking, like, could, but I feel like Nidoking probably actually can't get the one-shot, honestly. Like, I genuinely don't think he's capable of doing it. And we need Nidoking for other things, too, afterwards, so we can't even, like, risk it. Because that boy is getting Hydro Pumped and not surviving that one, for sure. He would go down, absolutely. Not a Machop, bro. There we go. I think everybody here is poison or fighting. You fight so many poison Pokemon in this game, dude. It's actually insane. Like, psychic Pokemon are already insane if you just like skip everything and like just go for like the major encounters and just like fight the gym leaders and shit. But then if you just actually fight everybody, Psychic's still insane. Like, it's just such a crazy attacking type in Gen 1. It does everything you need. Like, Psychic and Normal are just broken. Like, very much and truly. Now, I'm not gonna be using Legendaries. Zapdos would absolutely be the best bet. I should be able to, like, manipulate the, encounters. Or, like, use a Repel so I can get, like, a pretty decently leveled Magneton. I'm also gonna try to do, like... My plan is to do Koga as soon as I possibly can. Even, like, super under-leveled. Just so I have, like, more XP available in order to, like, get on, like, my Magneton. Because I also want to get a Tentacool. So I can get, like, a level 40 Tentacool just from, like... existing. And that guy's kind of good. It's a pretty good Pokemon, believe it or not. I also want to get Aerodactyl. I think Aerodactyl could be cool. We might have too many Pokemon running around right now, though. But Tentacool is going to be very, very important. I think Tentacool is going to be our best bet for, like... Lance, and it's going to be our best bet for, like... somebody else. No way I missed. I used Rage, that's fine. Rage sucks. Rage isn't a real move. Rage is like does not work in Gen 1. We're good. We're chill. That was a little scary. I think if he hit like a karate chop, we were done because that's an auto crit from Primate. I don't think there's any shot my man is surviving the critical Machamp from or karate chop from a Primate. That would not be good. Okay, the last Weezing was scary. I'm confident we got a couple levels and he's a little low level, so we'll be okay here. Nothing bad will happen to us. Perfect. Wizardmon going down would be possibly run ending at this point. And it'd be very hard to clutch it out. We'd have to... Actually, we could just pivot to like a Cloyster. It would really depend on the level of the Cloyster though. There's a lot of variance in that one. Sucks, you can't even like do like the little repel manipulation. Because you get like a really high level Pokemon and you can kind of like manipulate the encounters you get in a Nuzlocke. Because if you use like a repel, you can only encounter the Pokemon like of your level or higher. So like you can kind of finagle you an encounter. So but because of that, like our plan to get a really high level Tentacool, we're just gonna go in like a level 39 Pokemon and surf and pop a repel. So we can only run into like level 40 Tentacools. I mean just catch that guy. Instead of getting like a level 5 one that kind of sucks and doesn't do anything for us. You know, you could explode on us and that would be really, really disappointing. To be so for real with you. I don't think we can get the... Can we get the... I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not risking it. I ain't got the dog in me. That was a good decision. I think that was a good play on my part. I think that could have been really bad for Wizardmon. I hate this Pokemon so much, bro. This thing sucks. Why do they gotta do this all the time? Yeah, Artemis, we're doing a Nuzlocke. Doing a hardcore Nuzlocke. Even with hardcore Nuzlocke, with a few additional rules on top of that. Because God forbid it's not. Because God forbid we don't make it as hard as humanly possible. And you know what? The bull rules are really biting me in the ass because I didn't think them through very well. Machoke. We should be good? Okay, we're good. I was afraid he might karate. I'm still afraid of Karate Chop. Karate Chop is scary because for some reason in Generation 1, Karate Chop is not a fighting move. Karate Chop is not fighting, I repeat. Like, what? I don't know how we did that. That shit's normal. So I think that would have just popped our Kadabra, honestly. That's not very good. Not another Primate. Get this guy out of here. Wouldn't it be awful if I missed another Psybeam against Primate? I would just be terrified. You know what? I like these people. Keep sending out these really like evolved Pokemon that give me a lot of experience, and like this is a really good setup actually. I'm a big fan. We're moving here. We're schmoving. Flying up the levels. Yeah, no items in battle, no over leveling, the level caps. Also doing no grinding wild encounters and no hacked in rare candies. So we're only getting experience from trainers, pretty much. And if we run out of trainers we can do before the next like level and we're just screwed and we gotta go in under leveled and pray to God we win. We got really gotta allocate the XP well on the important people and come up with a good plan. And on top of that, I'm doing another one where I'm doing every game in like the generation and everything. And the Pokemon I use in the Hall of Fame that make it to all the way through the game, I can't repeat that generation. So there's about 12 Pokemon that are banned in the yellow run right now because 6 I beat red with and the 6 I beat blue with. So like I can't get Jolteon, Starmie, Snorlax, Fearow, Haunter, all really good Pokemon. So I'm missing out on some really key players here. that I really, really wish I had. Really wish I had a Jolteon, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. That's the main one. One more to 90, 10 to 100. Ooh, that's a nice little benchmark. Love a nice little benchmark. Is that a benchmark? That is the proper usage of that word, right? You guys have like a favorite word? I was talking about that with somebody yesterday. I asked me what my favorite word was. I didn't know if I had one until I thought about it. I'm like, actually I have a few. I really like the word esoteric, dude. Esoteric is a good word. That means like you gotta have like deep, intricate knowledge that only certain people would know. Like, that's some like cult like crazy shit that like, you gotta like really a niche group of people know what you're talking about. You need like esoteric knowledge to understand like some shit's going on. I like that word a lot. Big fan of the word defenestration. That's a good one too. That's the act of throwing somebody out of a window. Very specifically throwing them out of a window. Nothing else. That's what defenestration is. That's a great one too. Oh, where's another one? Ooh, like purchase. Purchase is a good one. Not like you're buying something, but like trying to gain like a foothold and like trying to like I don't know how else to explain it. Purchase is a good word. You have to Google the other definition. I literally can't explain it. I just like it. At you, I did not at you. I said the word defenestration. That's a good word. I think people should start bringing that back. I think we should start defenestrating people, actually. I think that might be pretty good, too. There's definitely a few people running around these days that deserve to be... I'm gonna stop saying that. I think I've never seen that word used, though. I feel like that's like one of those words, like old-timey things that people say and they never come up again, dude. I think I saw that shit in, like... I think I saw it in World of Warcraft one time, in like a quest in Cataclysm, and I've never seen that word ever again, in anything. Like, genuinely. Bro, what is that guy doing right there? Celebratory, decorum, and discernment are... those are good words, too. I like the word dilapidated. Dilapidated is a good one. Something about that hits for me, too. I've also found that, oh, thank you, Maneater Mildred. Big fan of your work in Dark Souls, too. That shit you're doing down in, the depths? Not the depths. Fuck. At the bottom of Blighttown. That was some good work down there. You really did a lot of numbers on people. Good stuff. Big fan. Also a big fan of the phrase firebombing. It's not exactly one word, but it's like, kind of... It's an act. I don't know why I like that one, too. Dude, I played Dark Souls on, like, the Xbox back in the day, as, like, you do. And I feel like I had the greatest Xbox of all time or something, because I never had a frame rate problem down in Blighttown. That shit was flawless for me, and I don't know why. I'm, like, the only person on the planet that had that experience. And because of that, I love Blighttown. That's my favorite area in Dark Souls 1. Now, granted, I have never gone back to Upper Blighttown ever again once I got good at the game and realized you could skip that with the Master Key. But, yeah, Blighttown was cool. I like that place. I should replay Dark Souls 1. I haven't played Dark Souls 1 in a minute. Butcher's Knife carries you top tier weapon. I was always a Claymore enjoyer. Then they kind of fucked up the moveset for the Claymore in the future Souls games and kind of changed it up a little bit. It wasn't the same. I love that game and that weapon in that game. I don't even remember what I used in Dark Souls 2. I think you just used the Guts Greatsword because I'm a basic bitch Berserk fan. I have no original thought at all. Demon Souls, so that shit was the Meridian Hammer for me, bro. That shit went crazy. I don't know why the Meridian Hammer was so good in that game, then like the Lucerne kind of sucked in like the Souls games. I used to love like The PvP in Dark Souls was so fun, dude. I used to play that with like my best friend. We would literally just like bait invaders and shit in like the forest and everything, like the Forest Covenant. Like we just like do it together. And like literally like I would just like use that one spell that turns you into like a bush or something. I would hide. Like while I'm hiding, I would just like there's like a little glow below you when you're like turning into a bush and everything, so you can kind of like tell like when you're doing that and everything. You can tell like a fake. So I'd hide in a little like light source and you couldn't even tell, and he would just like run people to me and I would just like backstab him with the knife and like the hornet ring and everything, and we just do that type of shit. It was so fun. It was such a blast. Like something I lost along the way in the later games, it didn't hit for me. I like this way too. I like the Gravelord sword too. If like you rushed and got that early, that shit hit for me too, bro. Gravelord Greatsword was good. All right, I guess we just go and suffer and be miserable in the Safari Zone yet again, where nothing positive ever happens. There's never been a good existence, nothing positive's ever come from me going to the Safari Zone. And that will continue here, actually. Nothing positive will still happen in the Safari Zone. Because this place sucks. Yeah, bro, let me get that. I would love to join the hunt. I'm sure I'll find a great Pokemon in here. And I'm sure I'll catch the great Pokemon, too. That's the other issue. One, I have to actually run into something and I have to catch it, bro? Like, come on now. That's just crazy. I'm not sure. I'm not risking this. I feel like you run into Parasect here. I don't ever want to see a Parasect again in my life. Nidoran female would also be kind of disappointing too. Not that that's a bad Pokemon, but like, it's just not what you want to see. I have not caught one because I had a strategy for that Pokemon, so that would count as our encounter here, unfortunately. Wow, a full restore. That's so worthwhile. I would take an Execute, actually. Execute would be pretty cool. That would actually be a pretty good choice. Is that a... I thought that was Skull Bash. That was definitely not a good item right there. I think I always get baited by that right there. Let me go to this. But I've been here so many times, I think I actually have the route memorized. Yeah, this is a great Pokemon. Too bad you can't ever catch them. This shit's impossible, I'm telling you. I hate this place. I'm not going the right way anymore. Are you Skull Bash? What are you? I knew Skull Bash was in here, bro. I knew it. Am I go? Where am I? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Wait. Wait a minute. Hold up. That spray is sick. Wait. Held the fucking phone. We're not catching this guy. This is not gonna go well. There's no shot. Okay, hold up. Alright. Wait. Okay, we might be using a Scyther. Scyther might be on the team. Alright, you can be... There's no way Kabuterimon fits, right? There is no way this fits. It fits! No, it doesn't fit. I did jinx myself, dude. I did like reverse jinx myself. You be Stingmon. Boys, we have our answer to actually fight Sabrina, I think. Scyther is a rare Pokemon that learns agility and Swords Dance. That's a pretty good combo. That's some good shit. That's most people would agree that's pretty good. Please get out of here, Nidoran. You're already on the team. 36, my god. A high level Nidoran. I wasn't familiar with Nidoran's game. Okay, let's put the protein in the bag right here. We did the Greymon. Greymon's pretty good. Alright, so we pivot. We're going to use that Scyther. And you know what? We can put Mimic on him and he should be able to easily sweep Giovanni. Because the trio does not, oh, he only has ground attacks. What is the stab move or something? We don't need stab. It's fine. I think he doesn't learn a single stab move, to be actually honest with you. Like, genuinely. There's no bug stab. For sure. I don't think he gets a flying one. But that's fine. We're chilling. Can I fly out of here? Is that like a thing? I can't fly here. I teleport out of here? I'm trapped in here for the rest of my life. They won't let me go. I live in the Safari Zone now. This is my home. I have no choice in the matter. I live here for the rest of time. That's crazy. They'll never let me go. Let me look up Scyther's learn set in Gen 1. Therapy. Scyther's good because he's really quick. He be doing things. Okay, you got Slash. That's a move. He gets Wing Attack in yellow version. That's 35 base power, boys. That's pretty good. I guess we're giving him Mimic. I guess that's the play. That's how we're getting moves. Holy shit, that's really what we gotta do, bro? That's the world we live in? That's crazy. That's so sad. Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna do, honestly. We'll save Mimic, though. His defense is, like, not bad, honestly. Dude, he might actually be good against the champion for what we wanted Aerodactyl for. This might be the guy. He might be who we need. Wait, I like this. I like to say there a lot. The Giovanni strat's going to go crazy for sure. I'm already down with that one. We might need, like... I think Mimic's the best play for that still. We put it, like... I don't have any way to put anyone to sleep is the thing. Like, I have no way to deal with, like... just ruin the day of that Sand Slash. That's my big issue. Thank God, I never thought I was gonna get out of here, man. Like, that was like, I was in there for like literally forever. I actually got like the best haul ever, actually. Thank you for asking. I can't believe nice things can happen. That's not what I wanted. Fly me away. Fly me to the moon. Now we gotta get to Super Rod. Then we gotta get to Cloister. And all that shit that's involved with that. So what's the boy got off the rip? What does our Scyther be running around with? Go put him away. Go put Nanimon away. We'll grab Scyther. What's my man got level right off the rip, dude? What are we looking at? He's even got double team. Your moveset sucks, my guy. You don't have anything. You don't do nothing. What is that? That's horrible. That's like the worst moveset I've ever seen. Jesus Christ. What do you even do with that one? That's like unusable. Honestly, can we even get experience on him? Is that doable for us? It might not be. We might not be able to actually get experience on that guy. Because we gotta level up Greymon, Wizardmon, and our Tentacruel. There's gonna be the 3 guys and the Magneton. I feel like he's coming at a too low level, to be honest with you. That might be an issue. Genuinely. We'd be good against Sabrina, though, is the thing. I need, like, a setup guy. Cloister can do that, is the thing. Alright, let me get the Shelter first before I even, like, worry about anything else. That should be my main, like, thing I worry about. Gotta get the Super Rod, then I can just start fish to the east. And it's a guarantee to get one there. Maybe we could surf on him. We can get, like, the Cloister immediately, honestly. I'll probably give him Blizzard. No, I should probably I'll give Ice Beam to Tentacruel. That seems a little bit better. I don't trust, like... It'll be fine, I'll figure it out, bro. It's honestly not that hard. It's not that deep. Alright, Wizardmon could go and just pop off here, too. Once we get to, like, level, like, 40-something, I think that's when we could probably just blow through Koga's gym. Easily. Like, no care in the world at all at that point. Then we can get Surf, then we can go grab our other Pokemon. God, Kadabra is a good Pokemon, dude. Does he learn Hypnosis? Like, ever? Is that, like, a thing? Or I just, like, make that up? I think T-Wave would be really good on him. That might be a good idea. I think there's no chance. Well... Alakazam's stats aren't that much higher than Kadabra, bro. They're not like, he's like faster and like his special is not that. It's like 10 more points or something like that, right? Like Kadabra is crazy, bro. Kadabra's a real Pokemon. He'd be like doing things. We like that from him. We respect that. There he is. Look at the little guy. I love Tentacruel's spike. He's about to slap somebody's shit real quick. I don't know why he looks like he's about to start slapping people and everything, but he does. He's got little slappies coming out. Goldeen. He's gone. R.I.P. Goldeen. Almost had me. Close fight, I guess. Like, I don't know what to say about that. Wasn't even competitive. God, I wish I had an electric Pokemon. At least we can level up our electric guy, like, really, really well once we get... What kills poison? Psychic. And Bug, oddly enough, in Generation 1. Only in Generation 1. And Ground. Could not tell you why Bug beats Poison and Poison beats Bug in Gen 1, that's just a thing. It's really funny because it makes Beedrill like go absolutely insane in Erica's gym. Because he's got Twin Needle and just 4 times effective against everything in there. Except Tangela. It's so bizarre. And they're like, I think it's a bug. Like, it has to be. Like, pun intended because we're talking about bug types. But like, I don't know why that happened. Great, like, you never get hit by bug attacks in the game, so like, it doesn't even matter. There's literally like 2. You have Leech Life, which is like 30 base power, so who cares? And then like Twin Needle, which you'll never ever see. You fight like 2 Beedrills in the entire game. If that. Brother, this guy is going sicko mode in here. My god. It's like it's the best Pokemon in the game, 18 levels above all these people. Insane. Oh, he's got... I forgot the fighting dojo exists too. Oh, right, this guy. I'll just use Greymon. We're not grinding wild encounters, but I think it's reasonable that we can do like static ones like Snorlax here and fight them for experience. I think that's reasonable because like it's still a limited amount of experience and it's not like you can grind that, you know what I mean? I think that fits in with the rules of not grinding. A little bit extra for our boy. I don't know how I feel about this spray, to be honest with you boys. I think I like that one where he's on the side better in red and blue. Oh my god, he did no damage. This... What are the EVs on this, or the IVs on this Snorlax? Oh my god! What did I do to him? I'm sorry, brother. He's crazy. Jesus. I was not familiar with that Snorlax's game. That guy's strong as all hell. I did way more damage than the first one I fought, dude. That guy had to have, like, crazy DVs. I didn't get the strength TM. HM. Whatever it is. Did I walk? No, it's down here. It's after the Snorlax. Oh, I hate this guy. He's got an electrode. Leave me alone. I think we should be okay. Surely Psychic will one-shot an electrode, right? Surely. We are significantly higher level. It'll be fine. Okay, we're level 40. We have 39 defense. Oh my god. I'm still afraid, bro. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I'm not doing it. I can't. I can't justify it. That is so sketchy to do. Oh, Screech is terrifying. Oh, this could be... Please give it a one-shot, sir. Oh, we're good. Whew. I hate that Pokemon, dude. It's never fun to see that guy on the screen. That's a scary boy. Hello, yes, please give me the rod. Please, please, please. I need the super rod. I love fishing. I'm the best fisher known to man, dude. My favorite hobby, honestly. Who doesn't love fishing? I'm just gonna lie to him, like I'm a big fisher, man. I love all these Digimon names. I got Ricky in all caps in there, too. That's my boy right there. We love Ricky. I gotta heal. Let's go grab our boy Shellmon. So this is Route 18 right here. You would think out here is also Route 17, but like if you go right here, you're barely on Route 18. I think it's only shelters are available here. This is pretty good for us. Let's go with Stingmon. He'd help us catch. Let me get a good level shelter. I want to see a solid shelter here. I think it could be 40 potentially, or is it 30 is the cap? All right, 30 is good. I'll take a 31. Lower. What is that back spray for shelter? Oh, I forgot he does that. Huh. Yeah, I forgot about that one actually. I'll be so for real with you. Let's just go to Ricky. Forgot about that little ice beam attack. This guy does no damage. Holy shit. Please don't destroy the shelter. Okay, we're good. That's fine enough for me. Yay, we got Shellmon. Shelter's pretty good. Not the most optimal water Pokemon for us, though. Good, we'll put him in there. You did it too, Daryl? It's funny as shit, dude. I really like... It was really funny naming the Pikachu Agumon than me. That really, tickled me, as they say. Alright, let's get this, let's get Koga under wraps real fast, bro. We should be able to just go through it real quick. That way we get Seraphim and get our Magneton. Magneton will be a big one that we need. Nidoking, Magneton, Yeah, Nidoking, Magneton, Kadabra, and Tentacruel. Gonna be our big four. We'll have the Onix rounded out. Then we kind of need like a sixth guy. He's gonna be a little under leveled, so we need them to do something for us. Aerodactyl could be okay in that role. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think I do see where you're coming with the Patamon thing. I just kind of want him to be called that because it's funny naming him after the mascot of the series. That really amuses me. I have like nobody good to fight the psychic Pokemon in here, unfortunately. They genuinely might be a big old skip for me. I might double back after fighting all these guys. There's like, literally, what do I do about the Hypno? Like, I think Hypno just rolls us, to be honest with you. I'm doing well there, Roxana. Thank you for asking. Yeah, like, do I just like a classic click Psychic and pray? Like, oh, we still did 1,000,000 damage, to be fair. Okay, well, you know what? I wasn't familiar with this guy's game. You know what? I really underestimated how strong Kadabra is. I forgot we had Recover, too, honestly. Like, genuinely. That's a pretty good move. Why? I hate this. I hate this game, man. Poison gas. It's not even a real move. And I get crit. The reward of my day. You have a Kadabra, I see. We win these. He did that. Okay. I don't even know what we're doing here. We're just doing things. Brother, what's happening? Why is this Drowsy so strong? Like 0 damage to him. No way I got confused off of that. Let's look, we go Greymon. Is this a little much? Doing a little too much here? Okay, he read me a little bit. We got 6 levels. I'm feeling... No shot he got me with that, bro. Ain't no way he read me like that. Really? That's unbelievably low chance. Alright, we're chilling. These boys are... Yeah, we're fine. We just gotta outspeed and pray to God. That's all we need. Obviously, they're all kind of wounded, too. Okay. We're good. I gotta go heal already, dude. It's been like one guy we fought. That's so sad. That's so early to go heal. I don't think there's any chance, like, we have an issue with Koga. Like, they have, like, it's just bug. It's like Venomoth and Venonat, dude. We're just gonna click Psychic and it'll be fine. Psychic is weak to Dark, but Dark did not exist in Generation 1. They also, like, didn't make Ghost attacks other than Lick, and then Ghost doesn't affect Psychic in Gen 1, so, like... Psychic has no weaknesses in Gen 1, functionally. Which is really cool. And nothing resists Psychic other than Psychic. It's very fun. It was really well thought out in Game Freak's part, I must say. You just give me some crits here, bro. I might just blow through this real fast. I was asking you about Gross type Pokemon. Because it makes sense to ask. You would think that Game Freak would not be that stupid. But, yeah. And, like, even if, like, they did, like, they're still poisoned, so they get popped by Ghost Pokemon, or Psychic. And there's just, like, nothing good happening here. Don't do that. Don't use recover. You know what? I'll take a special drop. I'm being stalled, by the way. This is a nightmare. This is what I've been doing to people this entire time? My god. Alright, the next guy is like a level 30 something Hypno, and I'm not fighting that just yet. I'm gonna wait on that one, I think. That's a little spooky. Like, that's a little too much. What about Gas? You don't have that Pokemon yet? So, I'm doing a Nuzlocke, a hardcore Nuzlocke. I have an additional rule set where I can't reuse the Pokemon that I used in the earlier generation, or the same generation, rather. I did a Nuzlocke of Red, and I did a run of Blue version. And I'm not repeating the Pokemon that I beat those games with, and I beat Red version with a Haunter. So I can't use Ghastly in this game. Ghastly still would be really bad in all the Psychic Pokemon. Because he's part poison, and he'll just get destroyed. Very, very unfortunate. I don't know why they did that one. It's definitely an interesting play. I'm gonna New Year's and recap everything. So, I'm doing no grinding and no hacked in rare candies. So I'm just using everybody, fighting all the trainers, skipping all the random battles I run into and everything. I was using my starter Pikachu for quite a while. Pikachu and Nidoking are really what got us through most of the game until about like... It was about until we got to like Erica, I want to say. And once we got to Erica, we lost our Pikachu, unfortunately, because I've been very underprepared. We lost our Pikachu. Then I picked up the Kadabra, and he kind of is a new replacement to fill in there, and he's really, really strong. That's pretty much all we've been doing. We've been using very, very few Pokemon. Everybody else we've caught has been kind of like thrown to the wolves of a sacrifice, really. Or we use them for esoteric strategies. The banned Pokemon that I can't use in this run are the ones that I beat Red and Blue version with, which... Red version, it was Jolteon, Gyarados, Vileplume, Farfetch'd, Haunter, and like somebody else. I don't remember who it was. I mean, lost Pikachu. So in a Nuzlocke, any Pokemon that faints, you can't use. They're like effectively gone. They're gone forever. And Pikachu fainted against Erica, so now we can't use Pikachu anymore. He had one life, but we wasted it. Blue version, the banned Pokemon from that run are Snorlax, Starmie, Fearow, I don't remember who else, to be honest with you. Sandslash, can't use Sandslash. Yeah, I'm not happy about it either. I had a lot of strategies cooked up for the Pikachu too. I thought I have a setup in mind. Yeah, I think you can sweep Lorelei actually. But we'll never know. We'll never be able to see the setup, unfortunately. Very, very sad. God, please stop fighting Psychic Pokemon. What are you playing this one on? Just emulator. Rapidash is interesting. I thought about using Rapidash, but like... I just don't think it does enough for us long term to justify like the experience put into it. I tried to use it in Blue, but we did lose one at some point, and I replaced it with a Ninetales. That's the Pokemon. It was a Ninetales. We can't use that guy because we beat Blue with him. He didn't do a lot for us, but we still used it. Use my mental health. Hypno. This could be annoying. I'm gonna set up a Reflect because he's got Headbutt. Okay, that's a good one. Let me get a special drop there, bud. That's big. That's huge, actually. Wait, that was so free. Hold up. That was so easy, bro. Oh my god. Wow, this really is the best Pokemon in the game, huh? What did he just say? What did he just say? Did anybody see what he just said? I think I saw what he said. I'm not sure if that's actually what he said. Did he say he dropped his balls? Is that what he just said? Brother. That is crazy. We did I step Elite Four member without a fire type? So, almost all of her Pokemon are also water. Other than the Slowbro and the Jinx. So I'm just gonna go there with a Magneton and just click Thunderbolt is the current working strategy. That's usually what we do for Lorelei, just go in with some Thunderbolts. And if that doesn't work, I don't know, we're just cooked, I guess. Actually, no, the only Pokemon that doesn't work is the Jinx, but like Jinx should be fine. That's the main strategy for that. Bruno is easy as all hell. We can do quite literally anything for that. Agatha, we're gonna try to use our Kadabra for that one. Lance, we're gonna have to get a little creative and use a bunch of people. I'm going to be using an Onix in the Elite Four. That is a strategy I have in mind. And I think it will be very good. Like legitimately, completely unironically, by the way. I think Onix will go crazy against Lance and against the champion. I just gotta get him first. Alright, we're super under-leveled for this, but I think we should be, like, totally fine. Like, this should be completely easy. Nothing bad should ever happen here. This Pokemon's insanely strong, we, like, are super fast. And we're, like, the strongest boy of all time with Sap Psychic. It was literally, like, no danger, almost. I spell against a rival. I have a few different ideas in mind, depending on the team. I want to get a Tentacruel because it's really strong in Generation 1. That should be good against the lead. There's a few other things I have in mind. Oh, we don't get the one-shot there. Alright, this is a weak move, so we're still fine. We're still up. We're still chilling. We would survive a crit too, but we actually would have been fine even if that crit. Yeah, the rival leads with a Sand Slash. So I'm just gonna, like, hit that with a water move. Then it comes Kadabra, or Alakazam, which is annoying, to say the very least. And there's a bunch of things we can do with that. I honestly might have to do a toxic strategy with, like, Kadabra against that one. Is it okay if I follow you? Of course! I would never say no to that. Go right ahead, Roxana. Alright, we can actually use Surf now. So I'm gonna grab our Shelter we just got. Yeah, we're gonna grab Shelter. We're putting Greymon in the lead slot. Right? Here's the play. Here's the big play we're going to hit here. We're gonna put... we don't need Ricky anymore. I'm gonna keep Palmon around. Grab Shellmon. That's our Shelter. We're gonna use Surf. It's easy to tell if you found a shiny in this game. So shinies didn't exist in Generation 1. They didn't add it to the game until Gen 2. Agumon was our Pikachu. You can't actually release your Pikachu in yellow version, so I just had to put him in the box when he went down, unfortunately. But yeah, it's our Pikachu. Alright, we can Surf. Let's heal up real quick. We have a little play in mind. We're gonna do a big old repel manipulation. Huge strategy, actually, right here. So you can find Tentacools at like level like 5, 10, 15. Like I feel it's every 5 level increment up to like 1 billion. You find a lot of fucking... Can you just let me like get my Tentacool and move on with my life there, sir? Like why are you gonna do this to me? Why do they add it into Pokemon Let's Go Eat Pikachu? I never actually played those games. How are they? I've heard mixed things about them. We didn't get the one shot, bro? What is that? Come on now, Greybon. Come on now, sir. What are we doing there? 38's big. We take that. Just thrash here, it's fine. My speed dropped. Alright, this is a good level we're at right now. We're chilling with this. Don't want to level up too much. Oh, you have a Staryu too. Please go away. How many Pokemon do you have, bro? Let me live. Stop. Okay, finally. Jesus. We're gonna hit a super repel here. Hop on the water. The highest level Tentacool I've seen in the previous runs was like 40. So if we pop the repel, you can't encounter Pokemon lower level than your lead. So we should only be able to encounter like a level 40 Tentacool in here. And since we're not grinding or hacking in rare candies or anything, levels are at a premium here. So you want the highest level Pokemon possible to catch. This is very easy, much easier to level 40 Pokemon up to speed than a level 5 Tentacool. If it was level 5, it'd be basically unusable. And Tentacool is crazy in Generation 1. Do I have got a living shiny dex? I do not. I was never a big shiny hunter. I got into it with Generation 9. I got like maybe one box full on Scarlet and Violet of shinies, but that's really it. I got some of my favorites of shinies and like we're just chilling at that. This is Black Ops 7. This is Black Ops 7 actually. It's the new mode in that one. We're actually playing zombies. Where are the Tentacles? Are they just not in the game? Were they removed? Dylan, thank you for the follow. Bro, I know Tentacle's in here. I've seen Tentacool before. Come on now. What's the encounter right here? If I just don't look at the screen, maybe it'll be alright, right? It won't. There's no tentacles. The tentacles. I'm looking for some tentacles. Real big fan of Japanese anime, by the way. Where are them tentacles at? You guys ever have takoyaki? Speaking of tentacles, by the way. It's like deep fried, like octopus, like formed into a ball and like dipped in mayonnaise. Like, I don't fuck with seafood in general, let alone octopus. I don't really like mayo, but takoyaki is like the greatest thing I've ever had in my life. Could not tell you why, but that shit hits so good. It's insane. It's delicious. I highly recommend it anytime you go to a sushi place. Brother, where... Is it not level 40? Did I make that up? I swear I've seen level 40 tentacle. Maybe it's south of Pallet Town, actually. Let me try that. Might be south of Pallet Town. Let me see if you know what I'm saying. Tentacles. I see what you're saying there. I pick up what you're putting down, bro. I got you. Heal me, mom. Thanks, mom. I'm such a bitch. God, I hate her. Oh. Yeah, we'll just go south. It's fine. Once we get to like right here, we're on a new route. Yeah, you can kind of tell in this game because the colors change and everything. I'm gonna use the repel. Still have Greymon in the lead. There's got to be level 40 tentacles here. Surely. If not, I guess I hallucinated it. Come on, bro. Please. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Gonna look it up. Let's see. Where is Tentacool at? Where is he at on his little list? You know, listen to these tunes real quick. Where is Tentacool in the Pokedex? Actually. Oh, he's early, bro. What the hell? That boy's early in the dex. Okay. Route 21 Surf. Yeah, you can find him on Route 21. This is where we are right now. This is 21, right? Yeah. What is this? You're getting locked out. Alright, keep it going, bro. Please. Level 40 is so good. So, Tentacool, why I want that thing so much is because, like, Pokemon is historically really, like, good. Like, special defensively, right? He's always been a special defensive type of guy. Generation 1 special attack and special defense were combined into one stat. It was your offense and your defense. And that really benefited Tentacool because he's 120 special defense and special attack in Gen 1 effectively. And that's crazy, bro. That means that dude is as strong as like Kadabra is. Like, genuinely, like, that boy is insane. He's one of the strongest special attackers in Gen 1. And he's also really fast on top of that. Like, he's like really good in Gen 1. Not quite as good in the other gens, but like, still really good Pokemon. He's absolutely cracked in Gen 1 though. If I can find one, that is. I don't think he's in here. Where? What's the rules? So we're doing a normal Nuzlocke one and the normal hardcore Nuzlocke one of like no level caps, can't use items in battle, only first Pokemon you encounter each route. Those sort of things. Alright, we're gonna have to go buy more repels, I think, here. Let's go to Lavender Town for that. I have a couple additional rules though. Doing no grinding on wild encounters and no hacking in rare candies. You can only get experience really from trainable battles and like the static encounters like the legendary birds and Zapdos and shit. So we're limited on the amount of experience we can get. And doing a run of every single game in the series. And any of the Pokemon I get to the Hall of Fame successfully with can't be reused in that generation. So we have effectively 12 Pokemon just counting as duplicates in yellow version because of that. So I can't use like Snorlax, I can't use Haunter, I can't use Vileplume, I can't use a Starmie, like a bunch of really good Pokemon like that. Yeah, that was the route we were on. Bro, I have so much money, by the way. When did this happen? When did I become a trillionaire? I did not see this happen, and just like all of a sudden I'm literally rich. I guess I need an awakening at some point, maybe. I'm gonna sell that guy's teeth, by the way. They should let me do it. That's his fault for really losing his teeth, bro. Like, it's not on me. I didn't do anything in there. I mean, I should be like on like go up to like Pawn Stars and be like, oh, how much I get for these gold teeth, bro? How much gold is in them? I trade the teeth for some vitamins. Alright, let me hit the repel first before I head in. Shellmon. So yeah, we're just gonna put Blizzard and like Ice Beam on our Tentacruel and he's gonna go crazy out. And ideally, potentially, hopefully. Brother, where is the tentacles? Is he secretly too high level? Like, he's level 38. We should be at the perfect range to find like the higher level ones. I guess this is what we're doing, boys. How was everybody's weekend? We do anything fun this weekend, guys? I didn't do a whole lot. I mostly worked this weekend. Dude, it was kind of crazy, bro. That's why right there, repel basically repel stuff lower. Yeah, but you can find level 40 Tentacool on this route. That's why we're using the repels, to try to get very specifically the highest level one. Is something to attract them? Alright, what do the tentacles usually go after? Right, I just gotta, oh, there's so many jokes I feel like I can't even make based on the tentacles. There's so many angles I can go for, and I feel like one of them is gonna get me in trouble on TikTok. I can't even fucking make jokes about it. So many things I could be saying. And maybe nothing this trend? Probably not. Dude, like, by the way, my new job that I have working at a bar has been insane, by the way, that I started a few weeks ago. Like, it's chill, all the coworkers are great, nothing weird is happening, it's usually pretty chill. Dude, I have been offered, like, illicit substances every single day I've worked there. And not even, like, for sale, either, by the way, just give them to me. Like, yeah, you seem like an alright lad, here you go. I'm like, I'm good, son. I don't need that. Dude, it's like hard shit too. It's like they're trying to give me some stuff, you know what I mean? Like some of that. Some infused chocolates. And I'm just like, bro, no. I'm good. Like, I'm chilling, bro. I'm alright. And it's weird because, like, I run, like, pretty much the way the bar is set up. It's like I'm in charge of, like, they have pool tables. They're, like, big regulation size, like, legitimate pool tables. So, like, I'm in charge of the wait list and everything, and they rent it out. People get to rent it out as long as they like. I'm just in charge of making sure the pool tables are straight, make sure that shit's all running, and, like, get the next people and all that and everything. And so, like, I'd be doing that. People will be like, I will give you illicit substances in order to bump up the wait list. And I'm like, dog, relax. What is a Nuzlocke? So, Tony, a Nuzlocke is pretty much a run where you effectively play like an Iron Man permadeath run. Your Pokemon, you can only encounter catch the first Pokemon you encounter per route. And then if your Pokemon faints, you can't use it again and you have to release it. That's the basic gist of it. There's a bunch of more levels of that then. How many losses I have? So I've lost, this is my 5th attempt of yellow. I lost 3, actually it might be 6, I think. I lost 3 regular hardcore Nuzlockes, and then 2 where I don't grind, the harder core Nuzlockes. I've gotten to the, like, champion battle. I've gotten very, very close. I just think I've played very suboptimally last time, or I could have won. I just completely misplayed. Yeah, dude, it's crazy, Spaghetti, because, like, the worst is, like, okay, offering me illicit substances to skip the waitlist. Like, okay, I understand what you're doing with that one. But people be like, yo, I'll give you 20 bucks. If you, like, you just, like, will do it a fireable offense and, like, break the rules on camera and, like, lose your job. And I'm like, $20, bro? In this economy, I get paid more than that an hour. Like, what? Am I from Jersey? Do I sound like I'm from Jersey? I'm curious. Maybe Queens or Boston? I get that a lot too. I've been told I sound like I'm from Baltimore, which that one I don't really get. That one I don't understand. I get New York a lot too. Long Island, dude, that's crazy actually. Not Long Island. Yes, Epic more tender. Bro, I wish! This guy's afraid! He doesn't want to join the team! No, I'm not from Jersey. Not from Jersey. I know how to pump my own gas. I like them Jersey people. They don't know what they're doing out there. The place is crazy. Where then? Pennsylvania. Which is like basically Jersey. Like, I'm not very close, actually. Well, okay, like, is this game bugged? Is repel and manipulating not work in this game? Like, what are we doing here? Or really, it sounds so urban? Yeah, I'm from the city. Well, I'm from Philly. I got the Eagles hoodie on. Don't ask me what I'm surfing on right here. That's when the accent will really come up. Thank God I haven't had to say certain animals too. That's when the Philly accent gets really, really bad. And I like I fuck with the Poconos, dude. The Poconos are sick. I've been up there a few times. No, my accent is like, I will say my Philly accent is not too bad. I trained it out a little bit. A little bit anyway, compared to how bad it is for some people in here. And like, it comes out really bad when I say wooder. That's a bad one. I always say wooder. I'm surfing right now on the wooder. And I get real bad at when I get like angry too. And when I get pissed, I'll say something that's like fucking dog shit. Like I never say like dog. I always say like dog. It's never like dog. It comes out with certain things. It's never like home. I'm always like home. Certain words, it's really, really bad. Dude, this Pokemon is not real. 6'5", I don't think I'm ever getting Tentacool, bro. I don't think he exists anymore. I think this is actually a fake news. I think this Pokemon is not real. It's genuinely insane. Like, I just don't even know what's happening right here. Oh, please. It's getting real? No, we got no Tenta, bro. I can progress more. Do they just hate me? That can't be real. There's no way they had that technology in Gen 1, bro. I don't believe that for a second. Game Freak ain't built like that. Alright, let me check Bulbapedia, bro. Maybe Cerebi is lying. Okay? Maybe Cerebi is false information. Maybe there's some shenanigans afoot. Kanto Route 21. Alright, what do you got on Bulbapedia? What we saying here? Yeah, dude. Surfing 5, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, and 40. What do we mean? This isn't real. We have multiple sources saying there's level 40s here. I'm using another repel. If I had somebody like... It's gotta be, bro. I'm a believer. I believe in him. Surf next to the SSN dock. Dude, I did that shit as a kid, bro. I legit actually did that shit as a kid. I fucking did that. And I was not able to, like, I had red and blue. So I sent over a Pokemon with Cut. And I skipped the SSN, tried to get the Mew and shit, and it was not there. I was pissed. Yeah, there's a couple water routes, but it's like the same encounter, right? And like, I didn't get lucky there either. So like, I don't even know at this point. It's gotta be like such an insanely low % chance to find the like level 40 Tentacool. It's like genuinely crazy. Oh. Where is he? You know, I don't even want Tentacool, honestly. I don't think Tentacool's that good. I think that Pokemon honestly kind of sucks, bro. Like, nobody really even likes Tentacool. Genuinely. Like, is it... Eddie, would you guys like Tentacool? I don't think any of us do, right? Not one of us here like that Pokemon. So, like, who even wants that thing, bro? Not one person liked that guy. Pokemon sucks, to be honest. Like, that guy, like, he got banned, honestly. The episode of the show, like, when he knocked the tower down, that banned that a little while after 9/11. That episode was not able to be aired. Like, it just, nobody likes this Pokemon, so, like, who even wants him? You know, I really hope I get, like, a Gyarados or something. Maybe, like, even a Goldeen show up here. That'd be pretty cool. Use Sweet Scent. I wish, bro. That wasn't even around back in the day. We didn't have options or tools like this. You just had to walk around and pray. Stay focused. I'm gonna believe. You know what? I'm gonna look away. I won't even look. I don't even care. Who even wants him? Who cares? Where is he, bro? All this for some calamari. I don't even like calamari. That shit sucks. Was repel manipulating not work in Gen 1? I feel like I'm being scammed. I'm border between two routes to go back and forth. I think I could do that on 19 and 20, actually. That might be doable. That would be annoying to track which route I'm on. I don't think that would change much either. I think this game just hates me. I don't want to go to Cinnabar. So that color palette was harsh. My god. I'm playing yellow. Which is a little bit harder than red or blue, I found out the hard way. It really sauced up some of these teams in the late game that I was not ready for. Bro, please. Repel manipulating has gotta be, like, not in the game. They had to have changed this shit, dude. There's no way it's still, like, available. Hang on. Thank you, 6'5". I believe too. I believe the Tentacool will come home one day. I believe he's coming soon. Pause. Or just not. Or I guess not. You know what? Maybe this route's cursed. Maybe this route just sucks. Oh my god, it's so red. Oh my god. Oh, it hurts the eyes. I don't want to look at it anymore. Get me back in the water. Alright, we're chilling. We're good. A nice shade of blue again. The water's blue. I can't even go to the SSN, dude. I'm banned from the docks. They won't let me in. It's a tragedy, honestly. Where? What's a guy gotta do for a Tentacool, bro? It can't be this banned. This is just crazy. This is just insanity. You know what if we do it in here? Maybe something cool will happen if we do it in here. We can get a Pokemon in here. Like we get like a Slowbro or something, right? That was cursed. Let's try South of Fuchsia again. That's all I got, bro. I was really concerned. I was gonna like just one tile in the water. It was gonna like give me the Tentacool. It would be like low level. Where? Please. I'm a believer. Maybe encounter manipulating is different. God damn it. That's not what we wanted at all. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna click Thrash and move on. All right, what if I get... Yeah, that's the boy I want. That guy right there. Let me get one of them. Exactly, him. Exactly who I want to see. I'm confused. This is a nightmare. I got crit! The Carolinas? Are you a Panthers fan? You a football enjoyer? Look up, maybe find it. I ain't seen him, bro. I ain't seen none. I think Tentacool is a myth. Clemson? I forgot when you get a little bit south where you guys are all about the college ball. Oh, I forgot that's all your thing. $135? I ain't get shit. What do you mean? That wasn't even worthwhile. Trying to think of a play we can do. So who else can we get? Dude, like, okay, I know, like, obviously they don't have money because they ain't got pockets because they're in, like, swim trunks and everything. That's the logic. One, where is my man keeping this fucking money? Like, he can't pull out his phone from his, like, waterproof case and Venmo me, like, some shit. Like, that should be what I should be doing. Like, I should just show up my Venmo code if I beat somebody's ass. Like, that's all it should be. Hey, go Birds, baby. It's not looking good. I don't got faith in this year. But you know what? I don't even care. We've won 2 Super Bowls. I never thought I'd see that day in my life. So I'm cool. Like, 1, I was like, alright, I don't care whatever happens ever again. 2? Like, that's weird. Like, that's so weird that we won 2 Super Bowls, bro. I don't know what that one's about. I don't like that one. It's kind of... I don't know what the identity of the team is anymore. Alright. I think we can go to the power plant. We'll try in the power plant. Let me check the power plant again. Make sure I'm not an idiot and, like, forgot, like, how numbers and things work. I don't think I forgot how numbers work, though. Let me see. That wasn't the right thing. Voltor power plant. Yeah, so Gen 1 power plant. In yellow specifically. That should be good. I think that should be fine. Where am I at? I'm in Future City. Currently. Not for long, though. We're about to move on. Back to Cerulean. I hate Fuchsia City, by the way. I'm so happy the city goes to shit in Gen 2. I've never seen a more deserved failure of a city. Like, okay, yeah, we really just had to, like, have a design and you gotta get around and cutting trees and shit. Part of the US. East Coast. And PA. The good place. The best place. The place with the good pizza. Like, the fact that people ain't got, like, good pizza elsewhere is insane. I have a friend that lives in LA and she's like, oh yeah, there's, like, no good pizza out here. I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean there's no good pizza? Like, how do you, like, live? Like, how do you get through your day? And, like, that's just crazy to me. I just feel like there's only really good food we have on the... Like, there's gotta be some other shit, right? I don't know what other, like, East Coast things there are. This is yellow version, FC. The one that nobody plays. The one that's kind of okay. Watch a tentacle show up. Just watch. That would have been so stupid. I would have been so annoyed, bro. Yeah, you guys got the barbecue in the south, and you guys got like sweet tea and shit, right? I know like the southerners go crazy about like the sweet tea. What's my favorite in-game song? Probably Ice Cave from Gen 2. That song got like not even the remake, just actually Gen 2. The bass line on that shit go crazy, bro. The bass line's insane. Oh, we do 0 damage as a Rhyhorn. What is that? It's the best first gen game. I disagree because I can't get my boy Beedrill, and I love me some Beedrill. I'm a Beedrill truther. You know, that'd be really... Actually, leveling would... I don't want him to level. We gotta switch. We should not get 583 experience if we split it this way. We're good. Okay. So, can you find Pokemon your level if you're using the, repels? How does that work? Or is it just higher level? I think I'm not a fan of trade evos. I think trade evos are kind of ass. Did not have the Game Boy Color with the yellow? Yeah, I still have my Pikachu Game Boy too. At the actual thing. We can get a Magneton, realistically. I just think it's an incredibly low chance. If we ever see a Magneton. It's gotta be a lower level, right? I'm trying to think of the routing we gotta do for your levels and shit. Let's think real quick. Greymon and Wizardmon, we definitely want a bunch of levels and they're really good. Our Tentacruel, when we get one, we usually need a lot of levels. They should be our main guys we're getting through the Elite Four with. We're gonna need Magneton 2 once we get the Magneton. I have an Onix that we catch and who doesn't need a lot of investment. So like, we don't really need the Cloyster, like really. We're not really crazy about the Cloyster here. Or the Pikachu side thing. I don't remember the Pikachu side thing, actually. Maybe I need a level 37 Pokemon. Let me check repel manipulation real quick. Hang on. Maybe I'm just like ill-informed. Maybe it's different in Gen 1. The repel trick. Let me see. The same as. The fucking same as. Okay. So it should work. It should be fine. I don't know why we're getting cooked here. Cujo got it? Does he? I don't know, bro. I think that Cujo guy might be, he ain't doing it. Might be, shitting the bed a little bit here. Come on, man. Where is he? Please. Magneton? What do you guys think about Magneton? I know Magneton's really cool. I think Magneton's a pretty cool guy. I really wish he was here right now. Don't you guys just love Magneton? I think he's a swell guy. I think he's a fantastic individual. I think he gets all the girls. He fucks the hottest dudes. He gets the finest restaurants. He lifts the most weight. We loved Magneton, bro. Magneton is so cool. God, I love Magneton, bros. He's so sick. I can't believe that worked. That actually worked. That's crazy. I just said nonsense and it worked. What a time to be alive. Unreal, actually, that fucking worked. I was just saying words. Okay, we got Magneton. Awesome. That's exactly who we needed. He's level 38 too. 38's pretty good. It's a good level. We can name him Hagurumon. I think that's the name of the one guy. Hell yeah, bro. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here now. And Chris? We gotta stick with the naming convention. Going with Digimon. Can't switch it up. We do have Ricky in the box though, so like, I guess we are fucking up a little bit. That was a traded Pokemon in my defense. He's good. Let's put away Stingmon. Grab her Gurumon. So we just needed Gurumon to get to like level 55 pretty much for his needs. That's a very, very strong Pokemon. We take a Gurumon here every single time. Team's coming together. We just needed Tentacool, which is going to be annoying to get, but... One sec, I have text about work, unfortunately. It's very annoying. I'm not even, like, just, what? Let me live, bro. Like, why, it's 7 o'clock at night. With my day off, like, why do I gotta get texted about work? It's so dumb. There we go. Jobs suck, bro. Don't get employed. I don't know what the option, I don't know what the alternative is, but like, I don't know, man. Jobs suck. That's all I got for you. It's not enjoyable. I'll have to give the Gurumon a Thunderbolt in a little bit. We got 13 more repels to work with at the moment in time. Hit the surf. Dude, Tentacool is honestly such a... Tentacool, excuse me. Tentacool is such a cool Pokemon, bro. Like, everybody loves Tentacool, and like... Tentacool is like such a popular guy, and like, I know 6'5" was saying the other day that Tentacool was like really an inspiration to him and everything, and like, I really agree with that. I think Tentacool's been doing some really cool things. I just wish he, like, you know, somebody would give Tentacool his flowers, and I wish, like, if only he knew, bro. If only Tentacool knew how much people respected him. That'd be so great, wouldn't it? I'm gonna put Higurumon in the front, actually. He's got Thunder Wave. Pretty good. Like, Tentacool's so cool, man. I love that guy. He's the best, like... He just goes to all the exclusive events. He has the most followers on Instagram too and everything, and like, he's just a real one, bro. You just all love Tentacool, you. Maybe. You know what? Tentacool sucks, actually. I lied. I lied about everything, bro. That Pokemon is ass. That Pokemon does not have the gumption. He doesn't have that je ne sais quoi. He doesn't have the grit in order to step up to me and prove me wrong. I have no respect for a Pokemon like that, bro. He ain't that type of guy. Damn it. That's not what I wanted to see. Go away. Leave me alone. Dude, it has to be like the lowest encounter rate of all time. I don't have a Thunderbolt, which is really annoying, actually. That's so annoying. I have to really use this shit. That's so sad I'm using Thunder Shock unironically right now. Like, really, bro? What a time to be alive. It's fine, we're chilling. It's fine. Wow, another Seadra. This Pokemon destroyed by Hitmonlee in my blue run, by the way. I was very sad about that one. Brother got popped. I was looking forward to using Hitmonlee. He's like almost okay-ish. His high jump kick is bugged in Gen 1, and like, you know how you miss a high jump kick and you fly into the wall and like, your day is ruined? That's not a thing in Gen 1. You take 1 point of recoil damage. You're just straight chilling, bro. You don't even care. You're just having a good time. There's no problems at all. You know what else has no problems at all? That tentacle guy, bro. He's so cool. If only he was here. If only he could hear us. If only he knew what was going on. Oh, maybe I go to the corner. I caught the, what is his name? The Magneton was in the corner, so like maybe I gotta like hide. Come around the rim like this. Please? Please? I don't think there's a level 40 tentacle, to be honest with you. I think Cerebi and everything might be lying. I think that might be false information. They may have been falsifying information on their website. Which is crazy work. Like, what did they do to me? Unbelievable. It's a truly unbelievable world we live in. Brother. In this corner, right here. It does it not work on surfing? Is that like a thing? Is that like what I want to learn the hard way right there? Like, come on now. I could pivot to like a level 31 maybe? But like 40 is such a good level, bro. Like, I'm cool with a level 40. That's not a lot to make up. They have to be incorrect. Gen 1, like, low-key actually has a lot of incorrect information on, like, Cerebi and shit. Like, actually, like, legitimately. I've seen quite a few things that were wrong when I was playing through Red and Blue. Like, verifying stuff. And there's, like, weird typos on the websites that they didn't even, like, ever look at and, like, correct or anything. It's super weird. So maybe there actually is not a level 40 tentacle. I feel like I've seen them. They might have only been in Red and Blue. Go to the haunted place? Brother, I am in the haunted place. This place is terrible. What if I put Shellmon up? What do you think about putting Shellmon in? We can find a level 31 potentially. And like, that is a lot to make up, but I feel like we have enough. And we also skipped a lot, honestly. It might have to be a Shellmon angle. Let's try this. Does we get level 30 or 35? Think anyone has an event view from back in the day? They have to, right? Like, there's no way they don't. I'm sitting at such a ridiculous angle. I'm not even like in the frame of the camera, bro. What is this? I was getting a little too cozy. My feet up on the bed. Maybe just you can't actually like do repel manips in the water. Maybe that's what I'm coming around to at this point. That's crazy. I should have like 3 level ranges available to me now. Oh. I'm wasting experience. I don't want it to go in the shelter. I'm not going to use him long term, I think. I'm Team Tentacruel after all. Which means I could have just taught Greybon Ice Beam after all and avoided a lot of mess. And I didn't think that one through too much, to be honest with you. Where's a Gurumon? Get a Gurumon in here. Making funny little sounds. I wish Steel was in this. Why would that be my first move? Why is that first on my list? This game's terrible. Thank you, Hagurumon. You got me, bud. Nobody got me, I know Hagurumon got me. That's all we need in the end. I need to teach him Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt would be kind of good. Some would say Thunderbolt is a pretty good move. I think I would agree with that estimation. Thank God Lightning Rod doesn't exist in Gen 1. This route's gotta suck ass in like later gens, bro. Ow? We switch here? Like, that was not friendly. I didn't like that one at all. Don't ever do that again, actually. Psychic would be a bit much, bro. I'm not gonna do that to him. Or you know what? Maybe sacrificing that guy to the sea gods will make the tentacles pop up, you know? Maybe that's what will incentivize them. The moon summon of Pikachu. I went wait! Hold up. Okay, he's level 30. We know level 30 exists. Right? We know that's a thing. You would need 25 levels to what we need. That's a problem, I think. I think we can't get this tentacle, boys. I think we have to suffer and grind it out for the level 41. This is fine, though, because we have 3 routes available. It's totally fine. We have route 19, 20, and 21. All have the same level ranges, all that shit. So even if we determine we can't get a level 40, we can find another level 30 over on 21. So this is totally fine to run from. Never mind, we're not getting away, apparently. Alright, we know he exists. We have confirmed the existence of such a Pokemon. We have seen it with our own eyes. That's pretty good. But, we might have to wait till next time for that one, boys. Cause, we're not gonna be ending the stream there. I got a meal prep for before work this week and everything, and I got some laundry to do, unfortunately. It's been like... I don't know how long the first half of the stream was, because, you know, the stream kind of died and I had to, like, reset and everything. No, I know, it's a shame. Maybe we gotta let the tentacles come back. Give them a little bit of a break, you know? Make sure they're okay, and, like, then they'll come out and play with us next time. But, should be back tomorrow night, hopefully. If I'm feeling up to it after work. We'll see, though. Alright, boys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Catch you tomorrow, hopefully. It's only 7? Yeah, I gotta be up for work at like 5 in the morning though. That's the problem. So I had to go to bed like really early. It's only on Tuesday, so I work later on the rest of the week. But later, boys.